Hey, everyone's getting a preview of what we talked about before stream.
That's fine.
Apparently, Chris.
I mean, did you expect anything less?
Nope.
If they were watching last week, then they already know.
Food
Yeah,
or violence? It's the two.
fair bet.
opposite things.
All right, then I guess I'll do the whole intro thing.
Yep.
If this is your first time watching, welcome. I'm sure you'll pick up what's going on eventually, but go watch the other streams if you actually want to know what's happening and who everyone is. We'll do a very brief voices to names and characters, etc. in a second. But welcome back to Alterra Killscore Mercenaries, where Final Fantasy meets Discworld, and the players do nothing but meme all day long. True. That's our tag. This is. Well, you know what? I just realized the episode title's a little bit off. Here we go. Let's actually center that bit. Episode 13. Don't worry if you can't find the earlier episodes before 11. There are none. The
9.5.
Solar.
It was technically 9.5. Yeah.
Don't worry if you can't find anything before 9.5. There are none. This is the last arc, and it's kind of a test run. If you like what you see or hear, or you think this is funny to watch, feel free to let us know. In the future, there may be more audience participation where you get to decide how to torture the players.
Yay.
Yes, there will be Trascops.
Yeah.
This is the Rogue Solar arc, part 4, from Solar to Solar through a path of prophecy. Will we get to the second Solar?
Probably not.
Debatable. We'll find out.
Probably not. Odds are no.
Very debatable.
All right, I'm going to go from left to right on how you are displayed on row 20. So let's go with Grognar. Quick voice to name check.
Hi, I'm Bob, and I am playing Grognar the Mighty, who can't even speak right now, so it doesn't matter.
Unconscious.
Also unconscious.
That's unconscious. Yep. They're unconscious. If you want to know why, watch last week's stream. Nana Muffins.
Hello, I'm Nana Muffins, and I will be the saviour of Grognar, probably.
Probably it's true.
Probably.
Yep. Wolfie playing Lachlan.
Howdy! I'm the hyper one who will probably not be the savior of Grognar, but I'll try. I'll definitely see him die, if nothing else.
Millig.
Hi, I'm Neil, and I play Millig Hammerfist. Angry dwarf that may just get yeeted inside Grognar.
Grognar eats Millie.
Make it a mercy killing.
My God, the Arbiter doesn't have a consumption ability. And finally, Rusty.
And I'm Rusty, played by Ben, which sounds weird now I said it out that way. And I'm and Rusty has a very bad Irish accent, which may stray into West Country, seeing as I was playing a West Country character yesterday.
Yeah, just to
Or
clarify there,
Liverpudlian.
the
Or
player
Liverpudlian,
is
yeah.
Ben, the character is Rusty.
Yeah.
The character is named Rusty. It's also possibly Rusty, to consider how long we've been in like hell and in the bar previously.
Yeah. Rusty
Spark's
also
probably Rusty.
yeah. Rusty also has a owlbear robot thing that can shoot missiles and has a thunder breath weapon.
And
Just.
has been called the same name as his previous robot multiple times as well.
What was it?
I mean,
Spot? I can't remember.
I haven't done for a while.
Which is good.
But to clarify, what is
it's
the
the name we won't
Owlbear's
say.
current name?
The owlbear is called Spark, and I have put it on there, so there we go.
All right, fair enough. As you can see, I've changed maps since last time in order to actually, since you guys are essentially in the gap between the two actual maps, the Arbiter's Throne and the Tower of Prophecy. So I put a little map up here to at least get a rough idea where everyone is for the sake of remembrance. But a lot of this will be theory of mind, so don't worry about actual distances or anything.
I mean, last time I was surrounded by like a bunch of things. So when I
Well, congratulations, you've escaped.
fair enough.
Yay!
I was gonna say I couldn't remember if I ran away or not.
Well, for the sake of this,
Where's the middle?
Millik was like at the door.
I was
I
making an
fucked off,
escape.
and he was still getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
where is Milik? One second, I need to go find Milik. See if I've lost them.
Millik's really escaped.
Oh, it's because you're all the way at the left, right? I missed you.
Yeah.
A quick copy of everyone in the rough area.
Far left.
All right, here you go. You're You're slightly further back because you're a little small dwarven feet. I don't know why you've
Hey,
got a
I'm a
broom.
natural born sprinter.
Yeah, this is
What
long
armor do you wear?
Hey,
I have none.
Grace.
Okay, that's fair.
He's also the totem barbarian, so he runs faster when not in combat.
It's because the
I think
broom does have a weight capacity. That I'm pretty sure if you're a dwarf wearing heavy, it puts you over.
It's
And would
the
reduce your speed to
muscles.
30.
The
I think without the
Dwarves have-
armor, you're
Dwarves have
probably
like-
underneath it.
I think
No
we say
dwarves
this.
have a thing that means they don't get any penalties for armor.
Yeah,
I
I think we say it every week. The speed thing isn't like walking speed; it's travel speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean the flying broom speed I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because Milik has a flying broom.
Ah, right.
So if they were heavy
Yeah,
enough, they would
I
only get
thought where
30
I
feet.
got to was like the end of the corridor to get out.
There
But
you
it
go. That's
turns
just-
out it
you're
wasn't.
fine. Just gonna put you behind Rusty. I don't know. You guys all ran together as a group.
Except for me.
You're all magically inclined, apart from Grognar, who's far ahead. I don't remember the exact distances, so you're within a
remember-
dash action of getting near enough to him.
Oh, sweet.
The world is weird and converges in on itself a little bit. Who knows? It's the knowledge of getting where you need to go.
we're in hell, okay? We just
Technically, you're in damnation. Hell is a very specific type of damnation.
I know we're in an office, so we're in hell as far as I'm concerned.
That's fair. That's fair.
It could be worse. It
Nana
could be in
Muffins
purgatory.
has teleported all the way over to the Tower of Prophecy, or at least near enough that they can actually get visual sight, and they can see the Lord of the Hunt with a platoon or a grouping. I don't know what do you call like a group of hunters of spring hunters. A band. A band makes sense. A band of spring hunters confronting the planetars there, protecting the doors of the Tower of Prophecy, clearly not letting anyone in who doesn't have the authorization, while Grognar is lying unconscious, having forgotten how to exist at the feet of the Arbiter of Knowledge. I believe we should still have our initiative order up already. Yep, that's good. The knowledge drones are going to, for this turn, chase after you.
You
Because
don't see a,
good cartoon fashion, you seem to have outpaced them.
I
I
can't
think
see
you're the
the
only one
turn
that can
order.
see the turn order.
Yeah, I can see current round support.
Yeah.
One moment.
Oh, that's weird.
We're not on it.
The GM has permission.
Oh,
Where's,
right. I think it's because we did it on the Forbiddance. How the hell do I thingy it between screens?
Write it down.
That is one way of doing it, yeah. I actually found the initiatives briefly. Where are they?
War.
Okay, I'm at 18, Rusty's at 19, Grognar's at 22.
You know, this is a
Nano's
new
at
session.
12.
Everyone roll in 1 second. Delete all this. Yeah. Everyone roll initiative.
Sure.
Yay.
You don't even have NPC allies right now, so I'm not gonna bother with the support rounds.
What happened to Killbot?
don't
Killbot
think
didn't
it
come
was.
with us.
Did it not? Okay, fair enough then. I've been assuming we've had Killbot this entire time.
No, we've not had Killbot.
God damn it, I forgot to select my character.
I gotta roll again.
Error roll.
It's still,
Yes.
I still got high, even though it's not.
Oh yeah, actually I have to roll for this guy now.
He got like a 4 last time, didn't he?
Mm.
I remember the guy rolled surprisingly low.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that high dex. He's an intelligent based solar. Got a +2 to dex.
He doesn't need to be fast.
Oh,
He's
wow,
a
98.
solar.
That's fair. He doesn't need to act. He just needs to kill you.
It doesn't matter when he acts. When he acts, you're dead. So you can be leisurely
something.
about it.
Yeah.
Do you have another
Push.
character ready? Grognar's son, Grognar Jr.
Grignar!
Oh,
Grignar! It's Grignar!
No.
Not Greg.
The cat suddenly evolves into a new character. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, that means I don't get to control the cat anymore.
I don't
We
know.
don't
had
get to
Greg
control
on
your-
Tuesday. Now we've got him on Friday.
Bob, since this is your stream, you can go ahead and choose the music. You're now our new maestro. Bob, I'm gonna need some non-copyrighted combat music.
All right. The problem is I won't be able to play it for you guys unless you're watching the stream.
I am, but I've got it muted, so I don't hear it all twice.
I'm also gonna need some music in chat as well, which I assume you just have muted. So somebody just put some combat music on the rhythm here.
Put Doom music on again. That was appropriate last time.
Yeah. Wait, I've not got it muted. I've not got it muted because I had it playing last time. Station.
Summon you. Where's the Doom one?
I will mute it so you can have Doom and I will figure something out.
You'll figure it out.
Because I've got pretzel rocks.
So rocks sound delicious.
Yeah, it's also a way to play non-copyrighted music in your stream.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, that'll do. Actually, turn that down a bit.
I have rhythm on a decent volume. So.
There we go. Stream has
All right
music.
then. Stream's got some music. We've got some comment music going on in chat. Some lovely Doom for anyone who, I don't know, I would say mute the stream, but then you won't get the music. Or you won't get our voice. Just put some Doom on. I'm sure it'll go over whatever is on stream. All right, we have entered into initiative. Everyone is running towards the Arbiter of Knowledge. The Arbiter did have a round. They were just going to stand there looking, which is how you guys got close enough to me not have to worry about distances. Let's say you're all roughly 60 feet away from the Arbiter at the beginning of this, as the Arbiter looks down at Grognar's unconscious form.
Well,
having lost the thought.
Arbiter didn't have to do anything. Grognar was down unconscious.
Yep. Yeah, the Arbiter's under no rush. He's pretty in control of the situation. Millig, let's start off with you then. You can see 60 feet ahead of you, Grognar on the floor, the Arbiter just staring down at them. Nana is somewhere off in the distance by the Tower of Prophecy. What would you like to do, Millig? It all comes down to you. Can you save Grognar? Not to put a lot of pressure on you, but Grognar might die if you don't do anything.
I'm gonna dash and attack the Arbiter.
Now,
you can't dash out.
Do you have some way of dashing that isn't your
Can
action?
you do that?
Remember, Neil, basic action economy, dash is an action unless you're a rogue.
The pressure.
Rogue or one of the other couple of ways of doing it.
Or a monk. Remember, you can
dash in and prepare to attack, like bringing your sword out so the Arbiter knows you're going to fight if you want to draw his attention.
You can throw a hammer at it.
You just won't have a chance to hit while he slices at you as you run in.
I will throw my hammer, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. You could have a throw of a hammer.
You can throw the hammer at Grognar and Mercenary. Well, they can go over to get...
There's a mercy killing.
Yeah, if you get through my armor.
It auto crits.
Yeah, go ahead. You can. You have the distant, the movement to get up close enough to throw your hammer. Go for it.
I'd be raging as well. After seeing what happened to Grognar.
If you're raging previously, your rage carries over. It hasn't been that long. You essentially magic skipped. For the purposes of abilities, it's been 6 seconds.
Yeah.
As you throw your hammer, the first strike misses, but your hammer magically returning back to your hand, you throw again, and you smack into the Arbiter's face, dealing 19 damage. Does this have rage applied to it, or am I adding some extra?
The rage is applied.
It is, yeah.
Sweet.
But
all right.
What I'm also going to do is, with my Blood Fury tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend a charge to deal an extra 4d6 necrotic damage to the target and regain a number of hit points equal to the necrotic damage dealt.
Nice.
So I'm going to expend a charge of that, but I can also, when a creature you can see damages you, you can expend a charge and use your reaction to make a melee attack against them with advantage on your attack roll.
Did you guys do any necrotic damage last time?
No.
No.
I wasn't sure if it would be resistant or not.
Yeah,
so
but I believe we talked about it, but I don't think he actually did any.
Yeah, that's why I need to, because I don't want you guys to waste any actions that you already have information just because you forgot. Yeah, go for it. You have no idea if this thing's immune to necrotic.
Holding a
I was
giant
erring
ball
on the
of
side of
darkness in
caution
one
last
hand.
A solar fiend in charge of hell.
Just
a chance.
6 is 11.
As you do your necrotic damage, and nothing seems to happen.
Oh, fair enough.
For a being of such immense power of the angels, an arbiter of the lower planes, a fiend in their own right, they appear to be immune to the divine damages that gave them birth.
That's me.
Sweet, that is you. It was a good attempt. You now have knowledge that he is immune to necrotic. And probably a bunch of other stuff. Alright, no, do that. It is now the Arbiter's turn. And the Arbiter, being that he's in no hurry to carry Grognar off and God knows what, probably kill him, maybe erase his mind, we'll have to wait and see, is going to lift his head and make eye contact with Millig. He's going to stare at
He
Millig.
needs to lift his head for that.
Well, it's been
Well, he was
staring
looking
at-
down at Grognar.
He like adjusts his eye line slightly. You're not like melee with him, so.
He is going to lift off the ground, hovering 5 feet above Grognar's body, and just is going to hover over to Millig. Given his superior flying speed, you can see these beautiful metallic robotic fiend wings running up behind him as he reaches over with his arms of the knowledge of light and the knowledge of dark. He is going to reach them both out towards you, one to either side of your head, and zapping you with immense amount of energy. I'm going to need you to roll me an intelligence saving throw against his knowledge of light and dark. Can Millig make an intelligence saving throw?
19.
Oh, damn! That succeeds!
Yay!
And nothing happens.
Yay!
It's an all or nothing. Actually, I think you take like half
Millig
damage.
forgets
Just like-
how to be angry.
Oh yeah, and you still take half damage. You just don't get the effect. 1 second, I need to roll.
What damage is it?
He takes a quarter then.
Core damage.
Quarter damage. What was this? Necrotic?
It doesn't matter. He's resistant to everything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Even wasps.
And what?
This was 4d6. A little bit of damage there. 9 half. You take 4 necrotic damage.
So much damage.
I have an idea that might work now. Because there's not a solar on top of Grognar. Grognar, out of random curiosity, how heavy are you?
I don't know. I don't know if I set a weight.
10
Say a
pounds. Let's go
random
with
weight
that.
then.
All right, I can give you how much my equipment weighs. 170.
Yes, we're gonna loot you and leave you.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't
Then
think
he'll
you can
kill you and we'll
About
be left alone.
It's not for Norn's strength. If Norn, it doesn't matter. It's for something else's strength.
just under 200 pounds in the equipment, and probably something similar in actual weight with the size of my guy.
Okay.
So probably about 400, 500 pounds.
Okay.
But yes, if you guys are done with those calculations, that is actually the Arbiter's Knowledge's turn. He has his legendary actions though. Grognar, you are unconscious and I'm pretty sure 0 hit points. I can't remember if you reduced your hit points.
No, I'm not at 0 hit points yet.
You're just
He's
unconscious.
I'm just
Yeah.
unconscious.
Fair.
With
Unfortunately,
no
you have lost the
comprehensive
knowledge of
language.
sentience
And,
And,
language.
and language, but that was less important than the sentience. And unfortunately, there is no save at the end of your turn. Your allies have to figure out how to restore that. There's possible ways. You're probably going to need a cleric. Nana Muffins, it is your turn.
My plan doesn't work, by the way, because Grognard's too heavy.
Okay, so I'm about twice the distance, so maybe 100 foot away from the solar.
Ooh, yeah, because they got up about maybe what was it, halfway towards you. You did like the whole 500 feet. You're about like say 100 to 200 feet away. Yeah.
Okay, how far away is the Tower of Prophecy with the group of people in front?
Probably not a
100
lot.
feet?
You wanted to get pretty close, from what I remember. So we'll say less than 100 feet because there's only about 500 distance between the two areas.
Okay. This is probably not a good idea, but I'm going to shoot 3 Eldritch Blasts to try and push this one away from Grognar first.
Alright,
And
fair.
then I'll do my other bad idea next. Not bad, not bad.
The first to hit.
Ooh.
Okay, so push back 20 feet.
And I don't believe that has anything against force. Oh, let me just double check it.
It didn't because it took my force damage on my gun last week.
It does not. Cool.
Yeah, Rusty shot it in the face.
So 7,
So it just kind of floats past Miller's head.
9, and would you like to apply Genie's Wish? I think it did have fire resistance or
I think it was
Yeah.
It took fire damage last
Yes,
time.
it's
Fire damage.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
resistant.
you can take it, it's fine.
Yeah.
You can take the 5.
Has resistance
yeah.
to fire and cold. There's a ton of stuff here. I'll take the extra 2 damage. Nice.
Okay, and then with the other 3 blasts, I want to shoot them basically into the crowd of the Lord of the Hunt's retinue to cause chaos there.
What's your passive perception? Let's see how well a sightline you've got here. Just to see if you can actually see the Lord of the Hunt himself.
It's only 12, but I'm not going for him, I'm going for
his dudes.
his boys around him.
Alright, alright.
We're under fire, at least. Even if they
Yeah,
No
miss.
specific targets.
I'm
as
trying
such.
to start a fight over that way, so at least some of them get wiped out, which will be better for us potentially later. I'm trying to cause
Damage control.
trouble.
Go for it.
Sabotage!
Attack. Stop attack.
Oh!
You got
Beautiful.
one.
Beautiful.
Somebody
He
gets
made him
Bow!
the Lord himself.
Headshot.
You shot one of them in the bum.
Right in the nuts.
Let's see. Okay. Alright. But yes, you shoot into the crowd, and you can hear some commotion over that end, as it looks like a couple of them have been shot.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna move a little bit closer this way, and that's about it.
Alright, fair. Still gonna keep his legendary action, just in case. Lachlan, it is your turn.
Norn is going to just dead on run towards Grognar and with a dash. It's basically going to get me to him. It would be. It would be able to go past him. I'm going to get to him so I can pick him up.
Yep, fair, okay. Alright, is that you? Is there any bonus action or anything you want to do?
That one, no. I have no. I can. That's not going to help. Never mind. I was about to say I could go invisible. That's not going to help. No, never mind.
Nope.
We're good.
Nope. Not against the Solar. Unfortunately, not with their
Solar.
blind
No.
sight.
Essentially.
Actually, no. Pretty sure they just have true sight. And
I think they
everything.
have true sight because there's.
think it's
It'd
true
just
sight,
be
yeah.
looking at you. He'd just be
If
looking.
anything has true sight, it's a solar. It's that.
Yes. I believe he did look at you the last time you did that, and
I
just
was
be
doing
like,
it, wasn't it? That was to the Lord of the Hunt.
"I'm sure you did. You're not doing it back in the chamber as well."
No.
All right.
No, but
I've got
trust me,
all
the
of
Solar,
mine.
the Solar has true sight. Quite a range on true sight, actually, as well.
I used one of. I've
Good
only
to
used
know.
one, and it was on the demon girl that I chatted up like 2 weeks ago.
That's fair. But Rusty, it is your turn.
Okay, so Rusty is gonna shoot him in the face, or at least try to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because Rusty likes him so much.
He tried to steal my dog.
No, you did.
Yes.
And
Well, I will bear.
Grognar stole it.
Yeah.
And Grognar stole it back, and then got chased out the building for it.
Well, no, you didn't
No,
get chased out the
Grognar's a
building. You just ran
blasphemer.
out the building.
I re-
Grognar's a blasphemous existence. Not quite the same as being a blasphemer.
yeah,
Does a 22 hit?
22 does not hit, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Okay, second shot. No,
Nope.
and that's gonna miss as well.
That's gonna miss as well. Yep.
Then, in that case, gonna launch missiles at you. So that needs to make a dex save.
You know what? I've been using the wrong dex. I haven't used the wrong dex. Get that. Let me change that. Actually. Oh, this is a magical effect, right? Technically, oh no, this wasn't. We were gonna say that. I was just double checking the source there. No, that's fine.
No, it was just mechanical.
Alright, you actually have a +6 to dex because I've been looking at the wrong goddamn stat block. Because I realized I haven't actually changed his stats to solar stats. I have it default as whatever
No
the default
problem.
page for this was.
Oh god.
For
Yeah.
those notes, when I'm making homebrew monsters, I essentially just copy a previous monster stat block I have in my docs to use as a template. I just rewrite it. Not change the stats. I've been using the wrong stats. I'm pretty sure I've been using the stats of a. This would be made from a Deva. I've been using the stats of a Deva. just the
Explains
actual
a lot.
health and
Explains a
AC,
lot.
fine. But this is why his dex has been so low and he's had terrible initiative.
I was wondering. I was like,
So I'm just gonna go ahead and correct these right here in my document. So there you go, everyone. But that's a 14, which actually fails. And I'm not gonna
Okay,
use a
so-
lesser resistance for this.
It'll take the full force out and resistance.
Give the resistance. What is that? 15
Uh,
plus 3, 18.
yeah.
Takes it.
Cool. That's my turn then.
Alrighty then, and let's go Millig. Yeah. Might do something at the end of your turn, depending on how much you annoy him.
Me annoy him? Never.
Never, right?
Jump in his mouth, Millig.
It's the only way.
The solos have digestive systems. This is what we're gonna find out.
damn you!
I got him.
Oh my god, stop it!
No, this is my job.
What would you like to do, Millig?
Seems too early for that, so he's still floating, isn't he?
Well, he's within 5 feet of you because he has to be within 5 feet thing of you. I was just floating him over because he doesn't need to walk.
Oh, so he's back on the ground.
Yeah, he's like he's just kind of floating just above the ground, but
And I
for
pushed
the
him
sake
back
of
10 feet.
20 feet.
oh yeah, he's actually on the other side of you.
Yeah.
I have to move him. Here we go.
He's close.
He's got the dog again.
Well,
Oh, and
Ru-
you were
yeah, Rusty
him
and
keep
Spark are
it.
like all the way back.
Yeah. Rusty and Spark were definitely further.
Rusty and Spark are still like at the building.
If he's 5 feet within me.
well, he was, and then he got pushed back. What was it 20 feet? He is 20
yeah.
feet away.
Then I'll
Oh,
throw my
technically
hammer out
he-
again.
He's 5 feet on the other side. So 1, 2, and he's huge. And he might actually still be within melee range of you,
Yeah.
just on the other side.
Yeah.
I need to check the map for this. I need to do a
I
quick
definitely
calculation.
can believe it.
Let's see. 'Cause he was here.
That's what I was going to ask you, Chris.
Yeah. He was here. 10, 20. He's exactly on the other side of you. From 20 feet, just because of how big he is. So his other side is next to you.
What size is he?
He is huge. He's a large, machine-like angel fiend.
The reason I ask is because of my totemic attunement. It's the wolf. So while you're raging, you can use a bonus action on your turn
Right.
to knock a large or smaller creature prone when you hit it with melee weapon attack.
Just give me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
it's
huge
two-
is a category
yeah.
above large.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah, there's. I think if you were the elemental one, I think one of theirs is they can knock huge creatures prone. But that's one of like their high level abilities. It's like tidal wave with a tidal wave.
It's attack him with my hammer then.
Hammer time. You can reckless now because he's in melee.
Oh yeah,
You can,
I would have gone reckless with that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll
Oh,
again, and then for
Jesus.
the next one, roll advantage.
It's fine. You've got advantage. You roll it again.
But unfortunately, a 19 doesn't hit, and that would have been your first
Yeah.
attack. So go ahead and roll your second attack, because we'll just ignore the one. No, Neil, you're supposed to roll the second one with advantage.
Just roll
Oh.
it again, see if you crit.
Yeah. Just roll a single one.
I'm just gonna tell you this because I'm assuming it does. Oh my
There
god!
we
It
go,
crit.
I told you!
Yeah.
My powers can be used for good.
The curse of the good and the bad of Jamie.
Let's actually do some nice round numbers. What is that? 31 damage.
Okay.
Boom.
With my, can I do this? I think I can.
Oh,
Great
no.
Weapon Master attack.
You tell me.
Like, when you score a crit hit with a melee weapon
Yeah.
or reduce a creature to 0
Then-
HP with
yes.
1, you can make a melee weapon as a
Yep.
bonus.
Hit him again!
Don't worry, Neil. If there's one feat I know, it's Heavy Weapon Master. Yes, you can go for it. And this would be of advantage, so actually roll advantage
the-
on this one.
God damn it!
Neil.
I didn't realize that would be
Again.
advantage.
I just
Neil, just have everything on advantage, and if you don't have advantage, I'll just take the left number, because it's just easier. But it hits. All of them hit. Take another 19 damage.
bonk.
Is that your turn, Neil? I believe that's your action and bonus action.
Yeah.
Then at the end of your turn, I'm going to use my legendary...
He's gonna
I'm
run
use-
away.
Not yet. He's not bloodied yet. He's close, but not yet. He doesn't initiate rethinking plan mode until he's bloodied. But I'm going to use 2 of my legendary actions to do a knowledge of life and dark effect on you, or attack on you. Doesn't roll an attack, a save on you. As he reaches out with both his hands, and once more, it's going to force you to do an intelligence saving throw to try and drain your mind. Let's see if you can make it.
No.
Ooh. Now, lucky you do have resistance to the damage. So that will only be 6
Six.
necrotic damage. However, this is where the fun begins. I need you to roll me a d15.
Okay. No.
Let's see what happens.
This is going to be interesting.
Wasn't that consciousness? I think we've seen 12.
No, 14 was unconsciousness.
Okay, good.
So it's the knowledge of dance. When you can no
Yeah.
longer dance.
Really can't dance.
Let me double check this one because it'd be like 15
Yeah,
effective.
I lose my parachute pants.
If it was the other one I rolled, this is very bad.
No,
Yeah,
you've
but
never
that was
rolled
much
this one.
lower. That was much lower.
Yeah, you rolled, I think 2 was languages.
Hmm.
By which I mean I've been messing around with this. Some things may have changed from last week.
Yeah, same as what I did.
I do not remember what I did. Alright, let me see here.
How to walk.
I believe it is the walking one. Isn't
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
Jamie,
You lose the ability of your legs.
Okay.
Jamie, you're cursed. You're
Apparently.
cursed with the.
I am cursed with foresight. Basically like 5 seconds ahead.
Your speed is reduced to 0. You automatically fail Dex saving throws, and you go prone and
You not
creatures
have
have advantage.
advantage on dex effects.
Yes,
You
but that
auto
requires you to
fail.
move. That requires you to have legs.
That requires you to make the dex check.
Your legs have
So what would
just
this come under?
just turned
Incapacitated?
to jelly.
Technically you're restrained.
Restrained, okay.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's a standard ruling for just lame, essentially, at this point. Which is what it is.
You're effectively actually no. Yeah, let's go with the restrained effect, and I'll actually give you disadvantage on your dex saves because you can technically still move the upper half of your body. So I feel that's fair. And these are all
Moves his
based on
arm.
different effects.
He
Yeah,
just
so
starts
you can still
running
try
on
and
his-
roll yourself away in time. But you'll have disadvantage, which hilariously with your advantage makes it a flat roll.
What else can I predict today?
Nothing.
Grognar's
Grognar
gonna die.
dies in 2 turns.
I mean, no one's next to him. No one would know.
Shocking.
So for the sake of
Grognar as a
this,
shield.
you effectively
Fair
have
enough.
the prone and restrained condition.
Effectively have it?
You don't have
That's in-
legs.
You have no. You currently don't have working legs.
Because you can still move while prone. You just have to use your arms.
And you're an angry
Just throw
dwarf.
yourself.
Just roll yourself.
I've got it, Millie. Just attach a rope to your hammer and fling it.
My hammer comes back to me.
I know, just don't summon it back.
He learns to move again, throwing his hammer.
That's me again.
Like a budget 4.
Hey, at least I'm
Yeah.
conscious.
That's fair.
And can
I can
speak.
shout abuse at Grognar.
But that is Miller's turn, and it's now the Arbiter of Knowledge's turn. He gets all his legendary actions back,
Yay!
and he's going to look over to Lachlan.
Not
And
here.
You can't see
Uh,
me.
he will. Does he need to get? Yeah, he was like 20 feet back, so he's gonna fly up, leaving Miller's reach. So you will have an attack of opportunity, but it would be a disadvantage.
Wreck. Hey.
And it's going to fly over to Lachlan. Millie, would you like to choose your reaction to make an opportunity attack at disadvantage?
Yes.
Then go ahead and roll.
I think he can reckless it, actually.
I'm pretty sure it says something about on your turn.
Is it?
I've actually looked into this because I also just normally do reckless for the whole round.
When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide
Yeah.
to attack recklessly, giving you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn, but attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn.
Fair.
Yes, go ahead and if you'd like to take it, go ahead and take it, and if not, I'm going to go and zap Lachlan's mind.
I shall take it.
No one's dumb, so this is not gonna go well.
Oh wow, you actually hit that with disadvantage.
Yay!
Hilariously,
I'm
actually,
really annoyed now, okay?
as you do so and he begins flying away, you actually bloody him
Bonk him on the ankle.
Yes!
as he looks back at you. Milik the Bloodier. And is gonna question, it's gonna reevaluate the situation. Two of the party members are effectively down. Let's see if he can take Lachlan down. That would actually give him the numbers advantage. But he is starting to reconsider if he can win this. But for now, pretty sure he can. So he continues flying over to Lachlan. No less confident than before. But it's going to reach out with his hand to either side of your head, and again is going to zap at your brain, taking and giving knowledge. As I need an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Is this a magical effect?
I think that's fair to say. Yes, it is.
Well, I have advantage. It's not gonna help, but that's not.
Did
Me.
you also have disadvantage, or just haven't rolled with advantage?
I have just never have had an intelligence save
Oh,
come at
I
me.
didn't.
That wasn't me.
Before,
As I said, that wasn't me. natural 20! It's still not good, but it's a natural 20!
But to be fair, this is actually quite a beatable DC. That succeeds.
Yay!
You still take half damage.
Yep.
I
Which is
just
what?
want to
D6?
double check the tattoo.
Oh, wow.
The hit points I get back.
0, he's immune.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do
unfortunately
damage.
0 because he took
When
0
a
damage.
creature you can see damage you can expend a charge and use your reaction and make a melee attack against that creature. I could remember how it went.
You used the other ability, it did necrotic damage, which is immune to, so you didn't get any health back.
I'll leave that.
Yeah. But that is 4 necrotic damage for
taken.
succeeding. And that is his turn now.
This is reevaluation.
Yeah, you actually managed to stand this, and that's a little worrying. So let's. I feel like it's time to open
I see
dialogue
what you did
channels.
there, Chris.
You do, because I don't. What did I do?
I was able to stand that.
Ah, I'm so witty. Yes, I meant that.
We'll edit that later.
Yep. You are compelled with knowledge. Oh yeah, he's robotic until he switches to his dark side. You have done well for mortal warriors. Give me this one, and I will, pointing to Grognar, let you retreat with your lives intact before I destroy you.
Now we're taking this. Bugger off!
He is blasphemous. He cannot be allowed to exist.
I mean, he barely does anyway. You didn't speak to him for like the past however long we've been adventuring number of years.
I cannot simply allow him to go.
Did we?
Not without.
I think I got skipped.
You shot him, didn't you?
Yeah, but you attacked him again, and then it
I
went
haven't.
to Milik.
Milik attacked
after
of
you.
opportunity.
No,
Milik went first.
it's on.
Didn't you shoot? Didn't you shoot him, Rusty? Because you like fired the missiles and you shot him.
Yeah, we've only had one round.
Really? All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Village just had their second turn, and they're at the top of the initiative.
I thought. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know the round's just been a little long.
It's
It's been a bit
probably
weird.
because of that opportunity attack I got.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Fortunately for us, they're on the bottom of the initiative.
Yeah.
Have to wait a long time for the second turn. But that is the Arbiter's turn. Grognar, you're unconscious. Congratulations. Nana Muffins, roll. Let's see. You're able to see their side. Other stuff is going on. The hunters are turning back towards you. There's some discussion as to what the hell's going on. On the other side, though, you do hear the screams of planetars as combat has begun. And there seems to be a commotion on the other side. But there's too much movement and action to go on to really see what was happening, who's winning. But it doesn't sound good for the planetars.
Almost like they're fighting an archfect.
Banana Muffins, it's your turn.
Okay, then I'm going to move up a little bit closer and shout from a distance. If you're the being of all knowledge, surely you know that your planetars are being destroyed by the Lord of the Hunt, a fey creature from a different realm, just behind that big wall / rock.
Technically from the Prime Realms. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Oh, Nana.
Let's see if you can persuade them more to forget about Grognar for a second.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? I'm still going to, just because I can, I'm going to dump in 29.
Yeah.
Okay, 29. The Arbiter stops and stares down at Grognar. And then looks over to where the planetars are clearly fighting.
He's obviously a vegetable on the floor. Go help your men. He wasn't much
None.
more of a vegetable beforehand.
He's dumb
Can
as a
be
bag of...
allowed to enter the Tower of Prophecy. without permission. Very well. I will leave this vegetable, as you put it, alone for now. As Nanamuffy, he seems to, he's activating their wings. They seem to be getting ready to fly over to the Tower of Prophecy. What would you like to do? That was essentially kind of like your free action shout ability.
Can I can still see them causing trouble over this way, so I'm going to shout like, "Look, I'm still helping," and I'm just going to shoot 6 blasts that way into the crowd. I'm all for the chaos.
Fair. Go for it. Let's see. I'll apply some damage to some of the creatures.
Some good, some bad.
Were they on a bridge as well? So is someone just getting pinged off the side?
They were on a bridge. They were on like ramps leading, like curling around the basin, up towards like a cliffside, at the base of a tower. But that is Nana Muffin's turn. At the end of your turn, I'm going to use one legendary action from the Arbiter of Knowledge, and I'm going to teleport him all the way over to the Tower of Prophecy.
I'm so glad. I thought he was going to say the Lord of the Hunt, just 14 arrows just fly through the air and pin me to the floor.
That's a
So
fight I'd
glad.
like.
Lovely. But with that, we're semi out of initiative order. What would the party like to do before I decide whether or not to bring us out or not?
First thing, no one's gonna just hoist Grognar onto his shoulders.
Rusty's going to keep shooting at him.
The Arbiter of Knowledge? I mean, the Arbiter of Knowledge is teleported away and is no longer
Oh.
in your line of sight.
Oh, thank God. Rusty,
Hey,
why?
Hannah.
Fortunately for you, planters have quite a teleport distance.
How far away is he? 'Cause you said
He's
it's,
over.
You said it's about 500 feet between the two buildings, didn't you?
That was to
Yeah,
Nana.
he was about midway, about 300 to 200 over there. So, actually, you know what? I don't think he has quite the full range. So I'll let you see him because he has to teleport twice to get there.
Because I've got a range on my gun of 340 feet.
Yeah, so he can actually go 120. So that puts him about halfway towards the distance he needs. So he's actually probably just nearing Nana right now, actually. But that puts him. Well, we'll say that's within range for you if you want to shoot him.
Yeah.
So yeah, go for it.
So first shot is a 24.
Unfortunately, just misses. It's 25 AC.
Oh, 29.
But the 29 gets him as you get him just as he teleports in front of Nana. And you just blast him in the back there. Roll for damage.
So 31 force damage.
Nice. He's just a chunk of his now bloodied health. Is that your turn?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go to him as well for an extra 7 force damage.
He's going to kill me.
You're lucky he cares more about this prophecy than getting revenge. But if there's an opportunity later, he might take it. Watch yourself in the divine realms. You will little tag pops up above your head. The Arbiter of Knowledge will remember.
Oh, Rossi has not forgiven me in the slightest for trying to steal his dog.
Fair.
Exactly. I understand this. Right, Rusty's going bang, bang, bang.
I like
You
that.
can't
I
understand
definitely think.
anything now.
I definitely think that Rusty's got the better quality of rivals
Hey,
now,
this is
considering the other people we've pissed off.
This is a
I'll
player.
take the demon girl. You can deal with the Sola.
This is the player, not the Grognar, saying, "I understand Rusty's rage."
That's fair, it's fair. But at the end of your turn, if that's you,
Yep.
you will use another legendary action to teleport the remaining distance, and will be effectively out of sight around some stalagmites. But you can see him once you get to the other area. He'll just be a round or two. But yes, the party is effectively left alone then, about mid, or just before midway between the two areas, as stuff is going to go on over at the Tower of Prophecy, and then I can decide if they want to go back there and find out what's happening or go towards the party. But you are for now out of initiative order, just because it'll take you a round or two to get there with dashing. What would you like to do?
Does anybody know how to fix Grognar?
We could try dunking his head in
Back
some
to
water.
normal, not to, fix.
To clarify, what would Nana like to do? Because Nana's probably the
put
one
the
that I need
knife
to actually
away.
decide on. Would Nana like to go back to the rest of the party or to follow towards Tower of Prophecy?
I want to be where I can see the Tower of Prophecy, and if it looks like I can get a couple of sneaky headshots off, I will keep doing that.
doesn't
You'd have to get a
mean-
little bit closer, but you would also be moving away from your party, and they are like a couple 100 feet away from you.
I mean, the
So you'd
party
be able to
would be.
dialogue.
Yeah, I mean, the party would probably be moving towards where Nana is anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine to move a little bit forward and just sniper people from a distance.
Because if Loken is carrying Grognar, I can put Millig onto. Well, no, I can carry Millig.
Can Millig not use his magic broom?
He's got a broom, he can hold it.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you can hang from your broom then.
And I've got nothing to heal Grognar, so
I can balance perfectly on my broom.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So I mean, if we're dashing, that's 100 foot per round. So
And no one
it'd
can
only
do 70, so it's not too far behind you.
It'd only take us like, maybe 30 seconds to catch up with Nana.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna apply like a fixed damage rate based on your average damage and stuff. As we essentially scene cut or scene transition.
Yep.
But yeah, if the party just wants to pick everyone up and move on, does anyone have any medical expertise to actually help Grognar out?
I mean, I've got cure wounds. That's about it.
I bless the restoration, but it doesn't do anything to what he's to this. So.
No, it probably.
I've
won't
got
straight
-1 to medicine.
I actually have 3 to
So-
medicine.
Medicine. I have nothing.
I have one potion in my bag
That's better than me.
of greater.
Also, I'm not sure that'll work though, because you just got like brain
Yeah,
screwed. You're not.
Yeah. All that'll do is like boost your health, not actually.
You'd be very
Might-
healthy, unconscious body. You're basically in a coma.
Basically, yeah.
Grognar wouldn't mind that. Grognar's going low on health.
No one's
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to figure a way to wake you up. As he's like carrying it, probably above his head, he's like just with his other 2 arms. He's got these tentacles carrying Grognar above him as he's running. I'm trying to think.
With your tentacles, slap him in the face.
Might kill him.
Just to try and wake him up.
I might try and do when I get over to where basically when we've all met up and we're discussing what to do. I'll try to do medical attention to Grognar because I think I might worryingly be the best at it.
But Nana, you get a couple of pot shots in just from the things that you can see the battle raging on. I'm just gonna flick screens here as you guys can essentially. You will be just before this scene, but once you've done anything with Grognar or anything you'd like, you can transition in. There is a way to actually wake Grognar up, by the way.
Is it slapping? Is it big slaps?
Who knows? Who knows? You're gonna have to find out.
I've got a few ideas.
And I actually do need the Arbiter. One second, let me grab you as you're a new addition to the scene I've set up. The Arbiter would be about here fighting off these guys. I'll put you down to here. Alrighty. You guys would all be out now, as it's been a couple rounds. Bye bye, hunters. And the Arbiter has lost a couple hit points. And is looking incredibly bloodied with multiple arrows stuck out of him. Whereas the Lord of the Hunt is standing between 2 unconscious Decadrones, looking pretty healthy. Capitalizing there. Put nameplate on. But yes, you guys get Grognar over towards Nana. Nana, you've got a couple hits in. Probably responsible for some of these hunters being incredibly weakened. And the Arbiter has just wiped out the hunters in their path, but have taken a number of hits from the Lord of the Hunt, who's already disposed of the Decadrones. standing amongst their two unconscious bodies. They look quite damaged. They don't look dead, but they are definitely badly wounded and are struggling to hold on to any scrap of consciousness they have, so are effectively unconscious. What would the party like to do? You guys have essentially met up before this area, and you can kind of see, looking around the corner, what's going on inside, but you have a choice whether or not you'd like to gauge or anything, and you probably want to try and get Grognar back to the land of the conscious.
Yeah, that's
I'd like
what
to purchase.
Non's going to be trying to get Grognar back to the land of the conscious and living.
Okay, go ahead. And do you have any proficiency in medicine or, let's say, religion or anything like that?
I have pure wisdom for medicine. I have no proficiencies, but...
Yes, sir. Because I'd give you advantage if you also had religion or anything.
Survival, if that would help.
No, this is knowing off the solar of the great one of the great angels of the knowledge plane, and if you knew what his powers were, or what their powers were.
Yeah.
But without that, this will just be a flat wisdom check.
It is the same as
just to see if you can glean any kind of any knowledge from this at all.
Nope. It's 11's but better than 10. It could be worse.
The knowledge you glean is that the Arbiter has probably done something to Grognar's mind.
Okay.
Probably using some form of energy. You learn those two facts from your 11 medicine check. It's a positive result. You get a little bit, but you get like the bare scraps of what's happening. He has clearly done something to damage Grognar's mind.
Oh, did Grognar still have one of those big water coolers? Full of tar? Damn, I thought he picked up a second one and kept it.
No, it ran
I think
out.
he picked up a second one and lobbed it because the first one like ran out because we were making a trail.
Wasn't that the second one that was the trail?
I know, it was one of them.
We got rid of one of them and one ran out from the trail.
What would the party like to do?
Do you think if we gave him some kind of psychic shock, it would get him back up and around?
Probably not, man.
Might work. It's better than anything I've done.
Yeah. It probably not.
It's a mental stimulant. It might do something.
To be fair, consciousness is very heavily in tune with psychic damage because it's all to do with the psionic network, which is where consciousness comes from. And there's why there's a lot of psychic energy in the ethereal realm, why ghosts come from the ethereal realm, because there's psionic imprints left over by strong emotions from consciousness.
I've got an idea. Grognar, you're short.
You're short and you have no muscle.
There are a couple ways to do this. You guys just need to experiment a little bit. Might kill Grognar, but who knows? Probably better to have Grognar
with him to see if he jolts awake or just jolts into something slightly better.
I do the psychic blast. It might not do anything.
But you were mind-zolting Grognar. Grognar appears to have done an intelligence save. If you need an intelligence save for whatever you're doing to Grognar.
Yep.
Yes.
Failed.
You need it for the mind sliver, so he failed it.
Oh, wow, you got 21 DC. Nice.
Yeah.
So Grognar takes 12 psychic damage. And Grognar, I'm going to need you to give me an intelligence save with advantage as they try to restart your mind. And for anyone at home going, this is ridiculous, that's not how this works. Yeah, I know, welcome to magic.
So, 19.
No, 8.
Well, no, you've done...
That was a save against Nana.
Save against Nana. You can see Grognar start to stir a little bit as their mind starts coming back, but then it appears that Grognar, I don't know, lack of intelligence makes it hard for them to regain their mind.
Do it again!
Yeah.
Intelligence!
If you had a mind
That might
an
actually
ET
work.
device, you'd see a little blip and then nothing.
I'm gonna punch him in the stomach as Nana does it again.
Grognar, I need an intelligence. I like how you can get a 19 for the actual save against the spell, but not. You fail and take another 11 psychic damage and may die before you wake up. Go ahead and give me another intelligence save with advantage.
The second I'm applying the damage.
I don't know why this is my favorite so far. This whole arc, this is the one I'm enjoying.
Oh, that's not bad!
It wasn't
not bad.
15.
Yeah!
Hey,
He wakes up just as no one punches him.
Yes, but unfortunately now, Nana has lobotomized Grognar.
No.
It's Grognar.
oh,
Shush, Neil.
It was
Not
going that
lobo-
way, okay?
I'm not lobotomized yet.
But you still don't understand language.
Yes.
You still have no idea about like.
To be
That's
fair,
irrelevant.
I was going with the theory that essentially restarts your mind like a heart,
All right.
and that
Oh,
your
is it?
psionic network, your psionic profile would essentially refresh from the last saved position because you essentially deleted Grognar's mind, and a
we just-
backup had to be reinstored.
Can we just factory reset Grognar?
Yeah,
Yes.
we turned him off and on again.
That was the idea, yes.
Where's the
you tell-
Grognar
I-
manual?
Ha! I'm Grognar, the mighty.
Hello there.
As Grognar, the last, all of your memories after your last long rest have vanished.
Oh God.
Oh, that would have
We've been
been.
at this for a while.
Huh? What? How did we get here? Where are we?
Oh, long story. We're in an office
in hell.
in the plane of knowledge.
Where?
You mind go
We're
why?
in damnation.
Why?
We're working.
Why can't I remember this?
Head injury.
What do you mean head injury?
Your head got injured.
Okay.
Internal head injury.
The Lord of the Hunt! Kill him!
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah! Why does Grognar hunt so much?
No reason. No one's like holding his fist behind his back.
No, it wasn't. It's not because you punched me. It's the sheer damage I've taken.
I know, yeah, but
I mean, ow. And Grognar's gonna grab a potion out his bag and drink it straight away.
Grognar needs an anodyne.
oh yeah, your cat's hammered as well.
What is the cat?
Oh, nice.
What? What? Oh shit! I don't even remember the arm wrestling tournament.
I know.
There you go. You want
Yes,
consequences?
Rusty won
you don't
that
die.
one.
I'm gonna-
You just
I'm-
lose memories.
I'm gonna just say to Rusty, if he can't remember it, should we just not tell him that he won the arm wrestling?
Seems massive. He probably won. Well, my pussy's here. He got a bit too much.
Yeah.
I think if
I agree.
if we have to go out past the dwarves, oh, you're going.
He's gonna be celebrating. He has no idea why.
Thing is, Grognar's not smart enough to like question why.
Hey, I am not wise. I don't have a bad intelligence. I'm just not that wise. How many
Yes,
times
you
to,
are.
to say this, Neil?
Yeah.
Both. But yeah, so
Unfortunately.
we gonna go help out, or we're gonna sneak around the back? How are we doing this?
I don't know how Grognar's going to do in this fight. Grognar is very.
I also don't know if there's a back. I think it's these doors or nothing.
It depends how hard we blow open the wall.
We'll have to find out how resilient
Well,
defying
mean-
walls are.
I mean, Grognar, if you want to go fight the Lord of the Hunt, you're more than welcome to.
We may have
Yeah.
to. He's in the way.
To be honest, if there's any chance we've got against Lord of the Hunt, this would be a decent time to do it.
Mhm.
It's something a bit more of a priority target for him probably than us right now. At least he'll give us a little bit.
As you guys peek in, you see the Arbiter of Knowledge just decimating his forces, but also using the Spring Hunters to catch the arrows of the Lord of the Hunt.
We should do that. That seems like a good plan.
But if
Grognar
you'd like
take
to
a
run in and help Grognar as they run in, everyone roll me a new initiative.
No one's gonna, as soon as he sees Grognar running in, no one's going to use one of his magic items, actually.
Ooh,
You
okay.
rolled on that one, yet you still got a higher initiative than me.
Yep.
9. I
wow.
got the same.
Because I got a +8 to initiatives.
None does.
Nana's
Yeah, you guys
apparently
get +8 to initiative.
Nana's apparently moving faster than Grognar. And so is Milik.
I'm just going to whisper as I run past. You owe me.
I'm just gonna get a piece of paper that's just like Grognar owns Norn this much. Wait a minute, he can't argue about the business card anymore. Yes.
Yeah, you've also forgotten all of like literally everything from this arc so far. The demonoids, the dwarfs,
Attacking Norn.
Yeah,
hilariously,
stabbing me.
everything involving the Lord of the Hunt.
Oh yeah, that would be yeah. Oh no, I've had
No,
long
I'm
rest
still
in
mad
the-
at the Lord of the Hunt from way back.
Also,
Did you guys long rest after that?
I
Can't
think
remember
we're
if you
long
went straight to
resting
Divine Flame.
in the car, weren't we?
Bob's mean like the first time we met Lord of the
Yeah, when you
Hunt.
just filled him
When
full
we
of arrows.
chased after them,
Chased after all these subordinates
throwing
in there.
corpses at everybody.
And tables and
That's why.
Fair, fair, fair. Oh yeah, that you remember from. I meant just like getting the arrows and stuff in.
Yeah, but that's what Grognar is still angry about.
As we come back into initiative order, is the Lord of the Hunt's turn, as he is going to continue firing with Baatar's tongue, his divine bow, into a divine solar. Did this thing do any? Oh, this thing did poison damage, which hilariously the Baatar is
Yes.
still immune to, or the solar is immune to. So it does piercing and poison. So he is going to make up to 5 attacks. As you can see him nuke 5 more arrows, and in quick succession, they fire at the Arbiter of Knowledge, who, goddamn it, the Arbiter of Knowledge has a goddamn foresight aura that I just was not applying that entire last fight. All of
think
your
we were
attacks
worth
should
it.
justify the disadvantage.
you didn't think we were worth it.
He didn't think you were worth it. For this one, though, he is going to see the arrows coming, and with his aura of foresight, is going to use his looks very heavily like a very heavily bleeding elf spring hunter, and it's just going to interpose them into each arrow,
Here,
absorbing
catch.
all of them. This elf looks more and more like a porcupine. But that is the Lord of the Hunt. Milik, it is actually your turn. You've somehow outpaced Grognar as they run forward.
I'm with
Still,
a broom.
still remembering how to run.
He's on his broom.
That's fair. You are on your broom. You'd be going. Although, unless you guys want to try and reset Milik to factory setting, you do not have the use of your legs.
Nah, you'll deal with it later.
Yeah, he can still fight, so it's fine.
He has his arms. That's all he needs.
Yeah. Grognar was a body.
You
You will, however, have disadvantage on attacking because you are still technically prone, or at least
Remember-
for the sake of having difficulty throwing shit, you are prone.
Remember, you have reckless attacks.
This will be
It
a flat
has-
road.
No disadvantage at this point.
What's the intelligence save of the Lord of the Hunt? Oh wow, he actually has a chance of failing this. Okay. But Milik, what would you like to do?
I'm seeing how far I can get to him.
As you are preparing your move. I'll wait till it has their turn. Oh, Lord of the Hunt does have his turn, so Lord of the Hunt is going to have some legendaries. But let's see. Spring Hunters are going next after you. Still working out there, Milik. Milik, what are you doing? You only have so much distance. He's 8 feet
I
away.
can-
You can fly though.
yeah, I'll fly up to him.
Spending way too long calculating this distance. Go ahead and fly up to him. Are you getting within 50 of him so you can throw something, or are you dashing for the fillet?
I'm gonna stop short and throw my hammer at him. Recklessly.
You can't reckless range. We found that out.
Right, you can't reckless throw any
No.
attacks. So roll an attack at disadvantage, please. You still have a chance of hitting him, potentially.
Double
You
20.
know what?
What's the range of a broom?
50. I think you're like 10 feet back.
27. No, 19,
19,
sorry.
you've got disadvantage.
For disadvantage, unfortunately, a 19 misses the Lord of the Hunt as he sidesteps it and eyes you. Already placing 3 more arrows into knocking 3 more arrows into his bow. Would you like to go for the second attack?
Yes.
Oh, the music gone eerie now. Why is the music slightly eerie?
Hey,
Oh,
double
shit!
20, you called
She's
it!
very angry.
Okay. That is not going to go well for you.
You pissed him off now.
You guys might just... Yeah, it's not... Oh. Oh, damn, this is a decent amount of damage. What is this? 29 plus 16... 35.
I'm just
That's
gonna
not how
bring,
maths works.
brutal critical into
That's
it.
45. It's 45.
I can roll 2 additional weapon damage
It's
dice
45.
when determining extra damage for a crit
Okay.
hit with a melee attack.
Melee.
Not melee.
Not melee.
It was like 35. That's not how that works.
It's not. It worked. I didn't add my 1. That's
Yeah.
my problem. I dropped the 1. But Melik, is that your turn? Oh, wait, what weapon are you using?
It's my hammer.
It's a great hammer.
Dwarven thrower.
Stuff throw.
Dwarven thrower, a great weapon.
It's a
Hand weapon?
versatile. It's versatile.
Ah, okay. So it's like one of the big hammers. Right, fair.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not like a blacksmith hammer. It's an actual like good.
I think you
weapon.
still get the bonus action attack. I don't think it has to be a melee attack.
I actually have
Uh,
no idea on that one.
Plus 3
I'm gonna
bonus
let you do
to
it anyway,
attack and
'cause that-
damage roll.
Well, no. I mean, when you crit, you get a attacking a bonus
right.
action. I'm gonna let you do it. If it's wrong, I don't care. Go for it.
This
You
is
rolled a
literally the
double
only-
nat 20. I feel like you need rewarded regardless.
This is the only time this can possibly come up.
Did you say this was at advantage?
No, I'm saying
Just
you
the
need a bonus
attack.
for getting the thing. So this is you're
Yeah,
getting to do it
but-
even if the feat's wrong.
The Dwarven Thrower is a Warhammer, so it'll get it.
27?
27 hits.
Yes.
That's another 16 damage. As just you hit him so square in the face, you can see a small dribble of blood coming out of his nose where you smacked into him, and just he seems to have frozen still from a second. You actually shocked his system enough to launch that third attack and hit in. And now his eyes are inflamed as he stares at you, his bow turning from the Arbiter to you.
While
Melik, is
he's
that the end of your
doing
turn?
that, Melik's just shouting at him, "Get it up, yeah!"
As Melik, at the end of your turn,
Hmm?
the Lord of the Hunt uses a legendary action to make 3 ranged attacks against you. As he uses Baitar's Tongue, he chooses to automatically hit. As I need you to roll me 3 Constitution saving throws against poison, unless you are immune, in which case don't worry about it.
I have advantage against poison.
Then roll me 3 advantage Constitution saving throws,
And resistant.
because you're going to need them.
Con.
As we're about to find out how much damage and who is scarier, the Lord of the Hunt or one of the divine solars of heaven. I have a feeling it might be the Lord of the Hunt.
Probably. He's an arc.
They are both demi power level. Actually, a solar is not demi power, it is tier 5.
Yeah, Demi Power is the thing we're hunting. It's a bigger solar, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually more powerful than a regular solar. But the Lord of the Hunt is also a demi power. So it is actually a rank higher than the solar that you just fought. Since a demi power cannot go into sigil. So luckily for you guys, if you ever piss a demi power like the Lord of the Hunt off, you're gonna have to hide out in sigil because it's the only place he can't go. But I need 2 more of those. Actually, no, the top one's right there, isn't it? Yeah. For some reason, why did that last
yeah.
one go into its own little box?
I don't know.
weird. But
I think it's too many in a row.
it is a DC 19, so you've made it all 3. And let's do some damage here. So for the
Let's not.
first attack, as the first arrow strikes through into your chest, piercing through your armor,
No,
you
I'm-
take 28, piercing through your body. You take 28 piercing damage. As you can feel the poison coursing through your blood, and your natural dwarven resilience starts to burn against it. However, it's powerful poison damage, and luckily for you, you only are paralyzed on a fail. As you take 12 poison damage from all of that,
It's 14 piercing and 12 poison.
and I do it 2 more times.
Jeez.
This guy's this is demi-power. This
He
guy's
likes
actually more
rolling
powerful.
That's another 26.
He hasn't rolled poison yet.
I haven't rolled the poison yet. So you want me to give you like the total number at the end? Oh wow!
So
You're
I've
already
done the first 2 damage there.
Alright, so you're already down 40. So 28 more piercing. And 10 more poison for another 38.
He's resistant to.
How you
everything.
looking there? We got 1 more to go.
He's resistant to everything, remember? So, best.
I'm not too bad.
Oh yeah, he's also resistant to the piercing, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's resistant to literally everything.
Oh damn. What is that? That's 14.
It's 14.
12.
It's actually 28 piercing total so far.
Let's do 1 more then. Let's go. You might actually be the best character to possibly go against him. I think everyone else would be really
I'm,
wounded by now.
I'm technically slightly better because I can also rage and I'm immune to poison.
I would almost be dead.
Yeah.
Yep. 26 more piercing, halved,
He has a lot more health than me though.
and another 39.
Yep, I would be dead.
To 9. So half of the piercing, and then a quarter of the poison for 9 more. That is all 3 attacks as it compounds in your
What was
chest,
the
arrow
piercing,
after
sorry?
arrow after arrow. You're taking half piercing for that because I forgot you also have resistance to piercing. Hopefully you remembered you have piercing resistance.
Yeah,
So
what
it's
was the
26 piercing,
piercing?
there,
26.
or 13,
Alright, 13. Alright. Cheers.
and then 39 quarter to 7. Quarter to 9.
Not that late yet.
That is some maths. Are you even bloodied? Damn, you just took that like a champ.
Hey, I'm annoyed. I'm
But
good.
well, to be fair, you double nat 20 the lower of the hunt. I feel like that was
He broke his nose.
pretty justified there. It is now the Spring Hunter's turn, and they follow whoever the Lord of the Hunt hits, so they're gonna also target Mill. You guys actually,
Yay!
which is pretty good because the Arbiter's looking pretty damn bloodied.
We beat the shit out of the Arbiter a bit.
You bloodied him, and now he's already been effectively halved hit points by the Lord of the Hunt already.
Is there any loot on it? You think?
What, the Arbiter?
Yeah.
Fair. Solars
He's
have
probably got
emergency
magic shit on him.
activation things. But let's see. We got some hits against you. You haven't reckless or anything. Cool. So this is just 2 hits from each of them for 6.
Just realised, he's
26 to hit.
prone. Don't they have disadvantage because he's prone?
They do. They do because you are on a broom and therefore harder to hit. All right, 1 second. This might matter. So let's see. The first one,
Yay!
a 23 to hit you.
Just hits.
Oh.
Still managed to hit you even while on the broom. But this is their hunting bow, so that's 12 piercing damage, half to 6. For this is the second hunter here, a 23 to hit again for another 9 piercing, half to 4. And then the second guy is gonna go targeting into you with the +10 and 19 to hit.
Misses.
Yay.
He fires second, a 16, also misses then. Next guy comes in with a 23 though.
Half 7.
again.
Just manages to hit, I believe.
23, yeah. It's
Yep, for another 10 half to 5 piercing damage. And then his last attack here. Let's see if he can get another 16, which misses. So you managed to only take half the shots there just for the fact you're prone on your broom.
Like a hedgehog.
Yeah, like a hedgehog. That is the Spring Hunter's turn. Nana Muffins, it is your turn. Actually, at the end of their turn, the Arbiter of Knowledge is going to have his legendary. He is going to teleport right behind the Lord of the Hunt.
Rip his brain out.
Good.
That is his legendary to move and to teleport. He can't do anything else. Nana, it is your turn.
Okay. First things first. Hex on the Lord of the Hunt, and he's going to have disadvantage in intelligence checks.
Yep.
Okay then.
And then bonus action. So my, oh god, is Hex a bonus? Yeah. So my actual action would be Mind Sliver.
On the Lord of the Hunt?
Yeah.
Okay. He actually does not have the best intelligence save.
So he needs to roll at a disadvantage as well.
However, he does have legendary resistances, which are going to matter for this. So let's see if you guys. Actually, Mind Sliver only does damage, right?
Oh, it
Doesn't
does
matter
damage
for
and
you
a little salty thing as well. You need to subtract 1d4 from your next saving throw.
That's fair. Legendary resistances, as everyone knows, are meta abilities. Therefore, as the DM, I got to decide what is best for the flow of combat. So he's probably going to save those for the Arbiter saves because those are the ones that are going to end this combat.
You pretty much.
That's why I'm trying to help.
Yeah, that's fair. But let's find out if he makes it. He has disadvantage because you've hexed him, and he only has a +5. With disadvantage,
It doesn't matter. Total, it doesn't make it.
that is an 8.
Okay,
Lord
so-
of the Hunt. Let's see. Ooh, he's resistant to psychic damage.
Bitch.
I'm okay
Face-
with that.
arch
That's
face,
the reason we're doing it.
Archface have some experience with psychic damage.
And he's got the 2 necrotic from the Hex as well, but that's nothing.
Yep, he has nothing against that, so he takes all of them.
Okay,
Alright,
I
takes an extra 2.
I would have had to move up to there to do it all, but yeah. And that's me, so I'm going to shout out to the Arbiter as my free action. Get him! He's weak! Get him! Weak!
Alright, you have to remind me of all the effects that are about to happen, as it is now the Arbiter's turn, and he is going to try and scramble the Lord of the Hunt's mind. So I need an intelligence save from the Lord of the Hunt. He has disadvantage on this, and what did he have
And
a
a
negative?
minus 1d4 as well.
D4. Okay. So I'm just going to do this,
to
and
help.
then plus 5. So I'm going to have to do all the math separately, but well. So the whoa, that is a critical fail. But luckily there is no critical fail on the save. However, he actually only gets a +1 there from the -4. He rolls a 2 for his intelligence save. And
This is
I'm going
good.
to use one of his legendary resistances. The first legendary resistance I think I've actually used this entire arc. Because I do use them sparingly.
Yeah. There's arc, yeah.
As the Lord of the Hunt uses one of his legendary resistances and is now down. But he does automatically succeed with that. But he only gets 2 more of those before the 4th attempt. He will just be scrambled.
Still takes some damage as well, doesn't he?
Yes, he still takes half necrotic damage. What was that? 46, so he'll still take 10.
Jeez, nice roll.
Ooh, that is nice. But that is his turn. Lachlan, it is your turn. It is now just a battle of saving throws and legendary resistances between the 2 powerful creatures before you. As well as some spring hunters. What would you like to do?
I've actually thought it's like, well, I'll save the item for later. It's a 1-use item. So Norn is just going to straight beeline 70 feet. Because all terrain. But he's basically going to be up next to Millie, actually, weirdly enough.
Yeah, we can sit and chat.
Just full sprinting up everything, because it's got a climbing speed, so it just goes all the way up.
Alright, you're just climbing up to this cliff face, right?
Sword drawn.
Mel just starts telling Norn what happened in his fight.
Nice
what would
hit.
you like to do then?
Just because I'm actually going to... I don't know if his minions are going to... Actually, no, I'll ignite my sword as well, because I guess I would have turned it off to do medical attention to Grognar.
Yes. Cauterize those wounds.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I'd probably just turn my sword off. Yeah, I'll reignite it again.
Alright, if that's you then?
Yeah.
Let's see. Lord Hunt does have some more legendaries to use up. Let's see. What's he gonna do here? I feel like the Arbiter has to be his main concern.
Oh,
However, he does not get to automatically hit against the Arbiter while within this range, because of divine properties. So let's double check. He is actually gonna have to try and make this. So I double check what the hell his proficiency is. Because normally I just auto hit. I haven't actually written this down, so I need to quickly calculate what the hell his attack modifier is. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yep. Okay.
a lot. I'm assuming.
Plus
It's a
who?
lot.
+3.
He has disadvantage because I actually need to use the fucking Arbiter's effect. Because the whole point of the Arbiter is that he can see everything, and he can see so much knowledge, he can essentially see a little bit into the future. Let's give him some divination powers here. However, the Lord of the Hunt has a +20 to hit.
Yeah, I'll
Holy
do it.
shit, he misses! For a 24, he just misses the Arbiter of Knowledge.
Damn.
But he gets 5 of these.
Fours all around.
Oh wait, no, this is his legendary. He gets 3 of these. So let's go ahead, and I feel like he needs to try and take the Arbiter down, who he has a fair chance here. Let's see if he can kill the Arbiter before the Arbiter can thingy. You guys might want to start healing the Arbiter if you want him on your side.
I have no healing.
Well, shame that you guys are going to have to deal with Lord of Hunt after this. You've chosen the wrong side in this battle. For a second of the 3 attacks, a 26 still hits. He's just going really intense all of a
That was a
sudden.
really good timing for that. Ah!
However, he is immune to poison, so this will just be the piercing damage for 30 piercing damage. Well, the Arbiter is not looking good. And there's one more attack from Lord of the Hunt. Can it hit? Let's find out.
Yes.
No,
No, no, it
It does
misses.
not. It misses.
Oh,
We're
I thought with the hit
24
because it's a
again.
nat 20.
It's the
No,
other
it's
one.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Ah,
Because the Arbiter has a aura of foresight, and therefore can see everything around him in a certain radius. Damn, that is all 3 attacks. That is actually the end of Lachlan's turn, the second legendary action of the Lord of the Hunt. Grognar, it is your turn.
Alright. Bonus action, Fighting Spirit. I'll
Yay, yeah.
I will move forward till I'm within 60 feet of the Lord of the Hunt.
Okay.
And then I'm going to charge at him with the 60 feet of
Dodge.
charge at him.
Alright.
So I'm gonna clash right into him.
Bam.
Now you do remember, this is a cliff face, so you're going upwards.
It's flying boots, isn't it?
Yeah, it's flying boots. So I would have
That's
used.
So they
Flying
charged
up
at
this
me across a
side
bridge.
That's fair.
Across the cliff.
Otherwise, you would just be going up like the ramp here to your
Yeah.
left.
I'm basically using the flying boots to dash forward and make. I believe I get advantage on this attack because of using Fighting Spirit.
Yep. All right. This is Lord of Hunt. Let me know what you guys see. Does Lord of Hunt have any cool reactions?
Shoot him.
And this has
A
got
couple cool things.
oh,
And this is
nice.
+1, so that's the 30 because of the charge in.
Yes, you get a little bonus when you're charging it. Why can't I click on? Go back a second. Oh, it's because my screen is like resized. It's like, my screen is resized, so I'm not clicking on anything. No, screen resize. What are you doing here?
Scream, behave.
Screen. What are you doing?
Just want to see the Lord of the Hunt get killed.
It's his
Yeah.
favourite carrot.
It's like, no, he can't die.
Mary Sue Byers.
One second, we're having slight technical issues right now. No, one second. I'm gonna re-thing into roll 20.
Hmm.
Then I'll apply your damage there. There we go. Now I can actually click
I've
on
not
things.
actually rolled my
Right.
damage yet.
You hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
10, and then the extra damage from the actual charge as well. Ew.
So 11 damage. Okay.
Wait, that didn't roll onto the thing. Because I got an extra hit for the.
Just roll it. Just roll it like straight up.
So an extra 7 on that.
Extra 7. Got it.
And now the second attack.
26 hits. I believe that's now 15.
Yep.
Takes it. As you swipe in at the Lord of the Hunt, him being too distracted to try to fight off this giant arbiter. Is that you, or do you have any other attacks?
That is me.
Do you not have another attack? You're
No,
fine.
that was 2 attacks.
You have 3, don't you?
Wait, oh yeah.
You're a fighter!
Are you a pure fighter? Because then, yeah, you passed level 11.
Yeah.
You forgot you had a third attack.
Yes!
None of the fighter's thing.
I have not. It's because
His
of
brain's a bit mushed.
It's been a week!
Yeah.
Go ahead and do your third attack.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Action.
The Lord of the Hunt has one more. I use the Arbiter's effect? I've not. I feel like it's time for the Arbiter effect.
24.
24 just misses, unfortunately. They both have an AC of 25. We're at Taras territory, folks.
Okay.
Which really begs the question, if these guys are Taras level, what the hell are the Taras?
Actually, tiny.
Is what they're. At the end of your turn, the Arbiter is going to use 2 of his legendary actions to try and scramble the Lord of the Hunt's brain again. Do I still have a negative D4 on this, or is it just the 1? How long does
Ooh,
Mind Sliver apply for?
I think it's till the start of my next turn. Oh, it's just on the next saving throw, so it's only 1.
Alright, but he will still have disadvantage
Yes.
from your thing, right? So I believe that just lasts for, like, what, a minute or something?
Yes, I know. No, sorry, an
What?
hour for Hex.
Ooh, an hour?
A
Ooh,
while,
nice.
yeah.
Well, he fails with that disadvantage
Yeah.
for a 9, and he is going to have to use his secondary legendary resistance. He's also going to take a little bit of extra damage, because this will matter for you guys if you can really damage him in here. Let's see, 46. He's going to take half of this for 8 more Damales. Here we go. Because he does have a hit pool. And it might be possible you actually just take him down combat-wise. That was the end of Grognar's turn. Rusty, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so Rusty is taking aim.
Who?
Yeah.
The Arbiter. Don't
From
shoot the
like
Arbiter,
10
please.
mile away.
Who do you think? The
Don't
Arbiter-
know.
Grognar!
says hoping.
Grognar!
I
No.
got Robin's head. Boom.
Rusty's aiming at the Arbiter.
Do it.
Come on, man.
Fine.
As you all watch, as Rusty is switching back and forth between the 2 targets.
You see the laser sight going from one person
I
to
mean-
the other.
I might do one each. You never know.
Yeah.
Split the attacks.
You hit the Lord of the Hunt into the Arbiter.
It occurs to everyone but Rusty that if you help the Arbiter right now, he may give you permission to enter the chamber.
Fine.
Rusty's too blinded though.
Oh, we only have a piece of paper.
Yeah, we
I
already
was just
looted the
about to
piece of
say,
paper.
did we
Also, the guards
establish
are
what
unconscious, so
Nana
technically
took?
if the Lord
That's
of the
a
Hunt...
great question though, but have you looked at the piece of paper yet?
No, because I stole it from the other guy.
So you've not actually looked at it to see if it's the
No,
right
we
paper.
just know it's a
No-
piece of
no
paper
one-
that he had.
No one asked, but I don't think it's that he just fucked. Yeah.
But Rusty, what would you like to do?
So yeah, firing at the Lord of the Hunt then.
Reluctantly. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Trying to, but my beyond's being stupid.
That's
Hang
fair,
on.
that's fair. I feel like at the end of this, we've got to target Grognar now, next, with Lord of the Hunt. He's got one more legendary.
Because
Or-
Go for
I think that-
32 to hit him.
Yeah, that hits.
And 48 force damage on him.
Nice.
Yep, he's got nothing against force.
And then second shot
Ooh, 48. Hot damn.
Yeah, big hit.
for a 17, and that's going to miss.
Unfortunately, it does.
I don't think I'm in range for the missiles.
Oh, maybe we should hit Grognar and kill him.
See, that's what would happen if we got a nat 1.
Actually, what is my range on the missiles? Hang on.
It was I think it was originally 120, but you halved it, so 60.
60.
Hmm.
It was something like that.
Yeah, so
You've got the smaller version.
yeah.
Half
So,
as good.
Russ, yeah, out
Joe
of
said
range.
this. You might be in range of this little gathering of hunters here.
Boom!
Yeah.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, it's
So let's fire at them then. So force and fire.
there.
What is their deck save? Do they have proficiency? Find out. Bring hunters. Oh, wait. Okay, apparently they don't have proficiency. They just have +5 as well.
I thought it would be range.
Oh, damn.
Jesus!
All
You
but
sure
one
they
of
don't
them.
have proficiency?
One of them fails.
So one of them will take the full 62. The other two will take 31. Unless they've got-
62.
Unless
Yeah,
they've got
actually-
resistances to fire, of course.
No, they have no resistances or anything. They are just your basic mob boss.
Fair enough. And then Spark is gonna move up.
Just a demon whispering in my ears.
It's fine! Don't question the demon!
Oh yeah, I forgot. I get whispers in my ears every now and then as well, because of my damn mark.
I thought you were just talking about us.
No.
Spark's gonna move to there.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay then. At the end of Rusty Sword and Lord of the Hunt has an extra legendary action. Oh, Arbiter Grognar. I feel like Arbiter has to take priority here because he's trying to scramble his mind. He only got one legendary. All right. He has a chance to fail this. Where's my dice? Here we go. A +20 to hit and disadvantage. Can he do it? Let's find out. Whoa!
No.
He does not.
He
He
shoots
misses.
himself!
Boom.
1 of 3 attacks. Does 2 more.
Ricochets off and hits himself.
He
I mean,
notches, he notches
that was-
arrow and Gragnar pulls it away from him. Hey!
No, my arrow!
I mean, that was definitely a critical roll.
That was very critical, yeah,
Yeah.
very,
Yes.
very critical.
Critical in both directions.
Yeah, 20 and a 1. I'll be right back in a second, guys.
No
Okay.
worries.
I don't know if he hits the second one. But unfortunately, he does hit on the second attack. What was the damage on this one? A d12 plus 20. Do this, do that. d12. That's why I rolled this. Apparently it's not here. Where? Let's roll. For 22 piercing damage. Oh, Arbiter is still up, just about. And for the final hit in...
Hey,
can he
you
hit-
shoot at me!
Unfortunately, he ignores you and continues firing. He's already disadvantaged from the distraction, but he deals another 24, and the Arbiter is on his last limb. A single shot from Rusty would probably take him out. But
Not that I'm tempting.
But to be fair, Solars do have emergency protocols in place.
Depends how
It's
hard you
very
hit
hard.
him. Kill it outright.
Yeah, if you
Well,
if you
yeah.
kill him outright, you might kill him. But if you knock him unconscious, I'm pretty sure he just immediately teleports back.
It's like, I'm out of here.
They have recall functions built into them. They're
Rusty,
expensive to make.
Rusty, it's time to use that legendary nuclear warhead that you made in downtime.
Either that, or you can you have to find the recall point of the Solar and kill him in his lair.
Ooh,
He's one of those monsters.
we'll do it later.
Yep. You gotta find. He's like a vampire. You gotta find him in his lair and put a stake through him. But that was at the end of Rusty's turn, and it is now the Lord of the Hunt's turn. He is going to try and finish up the Arbiter right now before turning his attention to the rest of you. Let's find out here. He's got 5 attacks. If any of these hit, the Arbiter's probably going down. Let's find out. Attack number 1. At 24, it misses. Attack number 2. Unfortunately, that's a hit.
Nah, bugger.
As with 32, oh, that was even max there. With 32 damage, that reduces the Arbiter of Knowledge to 0 hit points. And the Arbiter is immediately recalled. As he looks up to all of you, you hear a telepathic signal in your voice as he begins to just kind of fade out, his energy turning into this necrotic dust. Defeat the Lord of the Hunt, and you have permission to enter the chamber. As he evaporates from sight.
Wait.
But with that second attack, the Lord of the Hunt turns back round to Grognar. There's a little thing I need to. There you go. Flip him back
Okay.
up.
He's just disappeared. All right.
You're like, what?
He left.
Turn to
Turn.
Grognar and leave.
To Grognar. And without the Arbiter interfering, the Lord of the Hunt knocks 3 arrows and points them directly into Grognar's chest
Bye, Grognar. It was nice knowing you, buddy.
and just releases him. As with the pure force of a magical divine bow, they just penetrate through your chest.
At the
As
back,
I need
probably.
3 Constitution saving throws from Grognar against poison.
Nobody might kill him, by the way.
Alright, 3 con saves.
And that Byzantine armor.
Actually, he ignores it if he passes, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Forgot about that.
Lucky for you, you can't crit.
Ooh.
He can't crit either way because Grognar.
Yeah,
I don't
couldn't
think
crit
he
if
needs
you
to.
tried. Either way. Ooh.
Ooh, 2 fails. Definitely. I'm down.
Bye,
I'm
Grognar.
I'm going
Well,
down.
if you're not down, you are paralyzed. This might actually matter in order because he can redirect his 3rd arrow to somebody else.
I think he's dead. He might.
I know. 24 piercing damage. Are you still up? Actually, I need to do poison anyway because it's on this attack. Your first one failed, so you're taking the full 41 poison damage.
Oh.
So it was 24
you-
for the arrow, and then 41. Yeah, I'm definitely down.
As you fall to did you even get on the cliffside? You just hovered. I'm gonna assume you're just on the cliffside.
I fall, and then I sit.
God, no.
I fall, and then I sit back up because I go to 1 because I had the ward on me.
Thank God.
Well, since your boots, you were flying boots. Would you like to be over the cliff and fall?
And I'm starting to fall.
It doesn't matter because he's gonna look over, see that you're still awake, and knock a second arrow. As the second arrow shoots down the cliffside into your falling body, Death Ward won't protect you from the 4th attack. As you take, doesn't matter, any amount of damage.
Yeah,
23 piercing damage, and I believe you succeeded on this one.
yeah.
For 21 poison damage as you are knocked back unconscious.
Mhm.
As the 3rd arrow shoots after you, but at the Lord of the Hunt's whistle, redirects and shoots in to Lachlan.
Ow.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
I'm immune to poison.
Then you're lucky for you, just taking the
Yeah.
piercing damage. As you take 21 piercing
Yay!
damage, the lowest you could have.
Yeah, I prepped for this fucker.
Nice. But that is all 5 attacks of Lord of the Hunt. quite possibly the most dangerous villain you'll ever meet until you find the Demi-Power Solar, who's being enhanced because he's been eating the fucking Divine Realms himself. Millig, it's your turn. You're seeing Grognar fall to his death in front of you. Or slightly beneath you, because I assume you're level below the hunt.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? Lord Hunt stares intensely at you. I feel like I should get some more of a Hunt dialogue on the go. You cannot defeat me. I am more powerful than a Solar. You are ill-equipped for this hunt. You are a novice. Turn back now. There is no sport in this.
There may not be any sport in this, but it sure as hell is fun for me.
So be it.
And with that, I'm gonna throw my hammer at him.
Let the hunt. As you
Hammer
deal
to the jaw.
18 damage. Yes, that is your first attack. Would you like to hit again?
Yes.
No, you also still have disadvantage on these. You're still prone. Get back
got,
to your.
He's got reckless. Oh no, he can't reckless. It's range. Never mind.
To be fair, he has the movement to fly up to Lord of the Hunt if you'd actually like to get melee. Because I recommend it. It doesn't matter for his bow. Either way, though, it would be advantageous to you. So yeah, go ahead and you can continue rolling flat. The second one is going to miss, however. And I believe that is you. You haven't killed or critted, so you have no bonus action attack. As you fly up to try and you just fly up and smack him in the chin, and then he backs away from the second swing.
You finished my sentence, damn it!
At the end of Millig's turn, with his 3 legendary actions back, he is going to knock 3 arrows, and he is going to blast them into Millig. Oh, let's put, here we go. Grognar is falling to his death unconscious again. Millig, I need 2 Constitution saving throws as he, 3 Constitution saving throws as he tries to take you out. And also, somebody might want to get this fucker's bow away from him.
That's the plan.
We not had the Spring Hunters in a while. Okay, they're up next, right? It's like, what are the Spring Hunters and all this? The first one is a fail. It's a DC 19, but the next 2 succeed. Alrighty then. So this was first attack, 29 piercing damage halved. And then
14.
Yep, to 14. And then you failed this poison, so this is only half rather than quarter. However, that is actually a pretty low roll. For 18 poison damage, already halved. And then the second shot
So
comes.
it's 18 total for the poison damage.
Yeah, because it's 36 half to 18 because you failed the saving throw. And then a second arrow shoots into you, just porcupining out your body here. Did that roll? It did not roll. As you take 30 more piercing damage, halved to 15. And you did make this one, so this will be quarter. As you take 10 more poison damage. And the third arrow shoots into you for another 31 half to 15. And finally... Is it the same as last time? It is the same as last time. Another 10 poison damage. But that is all 3 attacks. How are you looking there, Millig? Actually, you probably
Not
need a second
good.
to calculate that. While you're doing that, I'll ask you in a second. It is the Spring Hunter's turn. And let's see. Grognar's falling out. Millig is kind of a little bit upwards and a little bit awkward to hit. So they're going to come to the edge here and... Actually, they were just fireballed. Where the fuck's that dog?
Just shot with a rocket. Yeah.
This is what happens when you shoot people with rockets, unfortunately. For
What was the
Spark.
last amount, sorry, Chris?
You can see it there in the chat.
It's the bottom one. So 43 half.
Assume the
43.
big boxes are poison,
Yeah.
and if you succeeded on the save, you quarter them rather than half, because you half them and then you resistance them.
A quarter of that bottom one.
But it's 10 more poison because a lot of them were 43.
10. Right, cheers.
Let's actually split these guys out a little bit because they want to fan over the room now. So I'm going to do 2 against Lachlan, 2 Nana, and 2 Spark. Lachlan, any reason these guys have disadvantage or anything against you?
Nope.
And this will just be a nice little flat row as they blanket the area. They have a +10 to hit. So for the first attack, that's a critical fail.
Yeah, that was.
And 28
Nice.
following that up though. They used the first one just to kind of correct their aim as they fire the second shot straight into you. Oh, these guys have a parry. Cool. The
Yeah,
third would be a melee.
They got their blade bows.
Yeah.
I nicked one.
For a 21 piercing damage.
Ow.
As their
Still got the
superior
arrows as
skill
well.
shooting to you. Yeah, those are +1 arrows. Actually, is that even factored into theirs? In their decks.
Yes, because they had +5 for their dex, and it's 6 damage, +6 damage. So you have got magical bonus in there.
No, but it's a +1 arrow. If it's +1 arrows, they'd also get an extra +1 because that's how that
Oh,
works.
it's 1 more damage, so it's 22 instead.
That's fair. I'm just gonna assume they're not +1 arrows. Their arrows just become magical because they're coming from a bow.
Oh, bro.
Because that's what's in the stat block, and that stat block actually is correct. So that's canon. They don't have
Look
magical
at the
arrows.
correct stat block now.
They just have fancily crafted arrows.
Oh yeah, all the arrows that I nicked that were +1 arrows were from the Lodge Thorn.
Yeah, that's fair. Probably has fancier arrows. He can afford them. These guys are just scrubs. Let's have a look. Any reason I have disadvantage on Nana?
She's old and cute.
Nope.
Ow!
Really, the elves hate oldness.
Oh,
They are incredibly ageist. You know what? I just realized you're also fairy, right? Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
there's some racial tension going on
Rivalry,
there.
yeah.
I mean, rude.
You know, you come from your race comes from Fantasia. They're from Fantasia. There's a blood war between fairies and elves.
They know a neighbour who lets their dog shit on their front lawn and doesn't clean it up.
See, this is the problem with elves.
They're just racist.
Yeah. Like, they don't
That's
like
the problem with
dwarves, they don't like fairies.
Yeah, that's fair. But that is 21 piercing damage into poor Nana.
Okay, and I will give you some hellish rebuke back.
Ooh. Dex save, I believe they had a +5.
Mhm.
That is correct, because they don't have proficiency. 19.
Fail.
And now he's
At
doing
least he
the middle one.
burns.
So, this is actually the guy who is weakest. They take 28, and they are severely bloodied. But they have a second shot they're going to fire up at you with for nearly another crit.
Come on!
29 to hit.
Yeah.
Thank God these guys aren't champion fighters.
Thank God, for 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then, do I have any reason for disadvantage against Spark? Poor Spark.
No.
He's mechanical and cute.
A 20 to hit Spark. What does Spark see?
Spark's AC is 15. Going around base.
Unfortunately.
Because I
Is
don't think I've
going-
improved his armor.
Then 9 piercing damage for Spark.
Mhm.
And then it's me still up. Another nat 20 to hit Spark.
Oof.
Yep.
For 25
Ow.
piercing damage into Spark.
Yep.
You managed to heal Spark. Did you manage to heal him to full, right? Because you can just do that.
Yeah, I can just fix him with mending.
Okay, yeah. I thought so. It's mostly just during combat. Fair. So I imagine he's back to full. Okay, then. That is all of theirs. For a second there, I thought Spark might still have 1 hit point. I was like, ugh.
Bam! Dead.
Spark's not had 1 hit point for a very long time.
Nice. Well, that is the Spring Hunter's turn. It is now Nana Muffin's turn.
Okay, what are the doors made out of?
I was going with like obscured glass obsidian. Seems like it thematically fit into like
Fancy.
the dark stone walls of this place.
I mean,
Okay.
we had obsidian carpet last week, so.
We
Yeah.
did. So they just seem to like obsidian down here in Damnation.
It's cool.
Okay.
So fairly abundant.
It's a lot of it, and it's cool.
So Nana's gonna get down to 1 knee and speak into her little holy symbol, as it were. Say,
And say,
Dr. Benji,
friend.
I think I need some help. Use the door. That will mess him up. And I'm going to summon a construct out of the door.
Out of the
Stone
door.
construct.
Yeah, Dash's
Okay.
construct.
The door starts to morph, and stepping out of the door as the door essentially will continue to replace itself due to magical purposes.
Oh, yeah,
Technically,
yeah.
the door is magic.
Practically cool.
A construct steps out of the door made of this divine black obsidian glass.
That's cool.
And then
There we go.
beat the Lord of the Hunt to pulp.
Any?
It's level 5, isn't it?
Here you
Does
go.
it get any bonuses for that? For being
What size is
Uh,
it?
medium?
This here?
medium, I'd say, yeah.
Oh,
It
okay,
says
fair.
medium.
You get that. Whoa.
That's a badass image, by the way.
Thank you. Hit points 40 plus 15 for each spell level above
Yeah,
third.
it's
What
level
level do you cast
6.
this? For each above third. Does that include third? Is that just 4, 5, 6?
I think it's 4, 5, 6.
That's 3. Nope. Times 3. Chris, not plus 3. Plus 40. This way I can just do the.
Yeah, it's
Thing to it,
95
but-
total.
Isn't it 85? Because it's 40 plus 45.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad.
Okay, so it's got 85 hit points. All right. Then yeah, it steps out the door. I
Okay,
assume you
and
can
then
just do something with
Yep.
it.
Multi-attack is going to pound you 3 times.
Okay, go for
so
it.
He uses my spell attack modifier, which is... Well, God, do you know where it is?
Was Milik looking bloodied yet?
Oh, yes.
Okay. You need to make decisions based on what the Lord Hunt can see, and he generally makes decisions based on if you're bloodied or not, if he has to switch the construct, or if you look like he might take you out first. But yes, go ahead and attack with your construct.
Yep, so 31, 16, and 23.
The first one will hit, the last 2 will not, unfortunately.
Okay, so he only takes 15 bludgeoning damage, and can you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Ooh, a wisdom
Beat
saving.
21.
Lord of the Hunt. I'm pretty.
Oh.
Is this against charm or frightened?
No, it's you lose your
Oh.
reaction and speed is halved.
It's against time, weirdly enough. I
It's
believe.
stone lethargy.
Yeah.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. He does have proficiency, so he has a good chance of making this. He's a plus 15 to the thing. Is a 24, unfortunately.
Beats it like I expected, but still, at least there's something new. Hopefully, going to take his attention.
Worth a
Quite
shot.
Possibly. Is Milik next? I've used up one of his legendary resistances. Legendary actions. He has 2 more, so let's go at the end of Nana's turn. I'd like to space these out a little bit. And yeah, let's fire into this thing then. Any reason I have disadvantage? It doesn't matter. He automatically hits. I automatically hit into it.
Yeah.
Does your golem have any resistances or anything?
Yep. Resistance to poison, immunity to poisoned.
And immune to paralyzed as well, actually.
So is he immune to poison?
No, sorry, it's just resistant to poison.
Okay, so I still have to roll it. Then I need 3 con saves from him. However, the poison does paralyze, so I guess you're immune to that.
Oof.
Oh, Milik, you failed, didn't you? Milik, you're paralyzed.
I didn't do any recent ones.
It was for
the
your
one
last round.
turn.
Oh, alright.
You failed 1,
Yeah, failed one.
which means you are paralyzed, but I'm pretty sure you get to save it every turn. Yeah, you gotta save at the end of your turn. It's a DC 19, and unfortunately the
All fails.
construct fails all 3. So the construct is going to take half of all of this poison damage I'm about to roll. It is a D12. Where's my D12 keep disappearing? I haven't rolled that many different types of dice.
You know, if you copy paste, you can press your Windows and V to bring up your clipboard.
Yeah, but I have the dice roller, which normally works if I'm doing like repetitive. It's just I was doing a lot of other stuff in between, so I've lost it now. It's fine. I just have to do it once, and I can just keep doing it. 23 damage, piercing, and then you'll take half of this for whatever half of 35 poison damage is. I'll let you do the maths.
Oh,
17.
17.
And then I'm gonna do that 2 more times. Ooh. Smacking into it, as you start to hear glass shattering as arrow after arrow pierces in to this golem again and again and again until the final shot pierces into it.
yeah, pretty sure he's gone.
That last shot is what did it, actually. so-
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Uh,
Distracted him for a turn. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
As your
That went
golem
well.
shatters and is
Son of a
destroyed.
bitch, Benji. Get me a better one.
Lachlan, it's your turn.
None is gonna just grin, and his eyes are gonna start glowing red again because he's gonna rage. And Non's gonna charge him and try and hack his head off.
Okay, go for it. As the Lord of the Hunt takes you on. Why must amateurs always get in my way? As he sidesteps you. Do you really think you can take down the Lord of the Hunt in melee
Yes! Yes, you son of a bitch! And that is, I'm also going to use my, what's it called? Favored foe, because I hit him with an attack, and it's not a spell, weirdly enough. So that is actually, all that is full damage.
So plus the 11.
Yep, the whole
Wait.
11.
Then I've taken all of that. He didn't have anything else. Fire, did he? No.
Right.
Okay, so I take the full 5.
Wham!
I'd like
Yes.
to see you jetted past with the first strike, and then you turned the blade mid-flight and swung back and caught him on the back of the head.
Alright, is that you?
Yeah, that is me. None used a lot.
I've used 2 legendaries, and you know what? I feel like that justifies using his 3rd legendary action. As he sweeps his bow round, just Milik lying there paralyzed on a flying broom. Grognar now at the bottom. Let's actually put Grognar at the bottom here. I feel like you've fallen by now. At the bottom of this cliffside, and he swings through to Lachlan. Glass right behind him where he destroyed the golem. How many of you must I shoot before you learn your lesson? As 3 arrows impact Lachlan. And were you immune to
I'm
poison, weren't
immune
you?
to poison, resistant to all physical damage.
Oh, resistance to all physical. Damn.
I'm a barbarian!
Then you're taking half of all this. Hilariously, that 28 just halves and then backs to 28. For another 12 as well. Was that 40 piercing damage?
Yeah.
As that is was the end of your turn. Grognar, you are unconscious. Make me a death saving throw.
No one's just gonna growl at me. You're gonna have to do better than that.
And you can see a smile starts to creep onto the Lord of the Hunt's face.
Why did it... What the hell is it doing? It doesn't want to do the death saving throw on there, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 here.
yes.
It's like,
I guess
not
you're dying now.
again.
10.
As you're not quite dying just yet. Congratulations, that is a success. That is Grognar, and I've already used all 3 legendary actions, so that's fine until the next round. Rusty, it is your turn before the Lord of the Hunt gets his full turn.
Okay.
See if you can bloody him that
Come
time.
on, Rusty.
So, Rusty is going to fire into the Lord of the Thingy's face.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, at least you saw the Arbiter destroyed.
I'm going to use my divine thing.
Alright, as you call upon the very Arbiter you killed to strike him.
Nah.
Unfortunately, that
Okay.
misses. The Arbiter is like,
And
nah, fuck you,
then-
mate.
Second shot, man.
Like, really? You want my help? Screw
Is a
you.
30.
I like how you do a shit ton of damage, but it's 50-50 where you hit.
Yeah. I mean, with these guys, yeah, he's got
Oh.
high AC.
That's
And
fair.
then-
Roll for damage then. Ooh.
Yep.
Let's see how big this is.
Not great. 25, so I'm going to jolt him on top of that for an extra 6. Then Spark is going to move forward a little bit because to get him into range. So he's going to move to there. I think that gets him in range. Yep, so just on the other side of him, so he doesn't catch Millie or Lorcan. Gonna launch my missiles. So he needs to make
Okay.
a dex save.
Dex save. let
Just
me,
coup-
see
You just
here.
coup de grace that Banatama.
Ooh. A 36.
Oh,
Yep, so he saves, so he only takes half, so that is 30 damage.
Let me double check what he has here. Okay. He does not have evasion because he's based on a ranger rather than a rogue. Fair. Cool. He is going to take half of that.
Okay,
What was this?
so that's 30.
30 altogether. None of it's psychic or anything. Yeah, that's fine. 30 damage, and he was bloodied after the first attack. He is now slightly more bloodied.
Yes, now very good.
All right, is that you?
That'll be me, yeah.
Okay. And your distances. Yep, get to do all that. Ooh. His Hunter's Mark ability is fucking phenomenal. But let's not do that. As it goes to his turn, and he is now bloodied, and he is annoyed. He likes to hunt, but generally he doesn't like to lose. As he sweeps his gaze around of you, looking down at Grognar's unconscious form, Millig's paralyzed, lying crippled on the broom form, Lachlan having just smacked him in the face, and then blasted by Rusty and shot with a rocket launcher from Bark. I guess I'm going to have to get serious.
You mean
he-
you weren't serious already, you fucker?
As he vanishes from sight, teleporting above the room, hovering in place. As I actually need something for this. Let's have a look here. Let's grab an image. Doo-doo-doo. And then we're just setting something up here.
for no specific reason.
No particular reason, just stuff happening. It's fine. It's
For
fine.
reasons.
This combat is brought to you by us.
Us and bad decisions.
And some bad decisions. I can't give you
No,
a sponsor.
no, some very bad decisions.
I can't do a Sam Regal and do the from Dwarven Force because we ain't sponsored by them. But
One person who wouldn't mind a shout out and is great. So, can I do that one?
yeah, go for it.
This combat is brought to you in some way by Watermark Artwork because she's awesome and she's my head mod. So I feel like I don't think she'll complain about me giving her a shout out. She has great commissions for art stuff, and she has done not a D&D character for me, but she's done a Shadowrun character for me before, and it was really good. So check her out on Facebook.
There you go.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, there's a sponsor for you. Done.
Do we need to fill
As he-
over? No.
No, we're good. As he places his hand, his bow above his head, holding it above him, as magic starts to shoot out around the room. As suddenly conjuring in place are spectral bows hovering in the corners and sides of the room, aiming down into the party. As he starts to mutter in Sylvan, the ancient incantation of a powerful effect.
Shit.
Fortunately, this isn't a spell, it is a feature of his divine artifact.
Is it magical?
It's the magical bow, so yes, it is.
Okay. It's probably gonna take me out anyway, but something.
Let's find out how many rogues we have in the party. As suddenly, each of the bulls conjure this massive, just 20 bundles of arrows each.
Conjure barrage.
Oh.
Conjure barrage.
As he barrages down into the room, everyone in it, including his own hunters.
He didn't care about them.
He didn't care about it. Yeah. I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw against a magical effect of a divine bow.
How many times am I getting hit?
Ooh,
How many?
22.
Luckily for you, it counts as one
20!
effect.
Millie, you'd roll the
22.
there. That's
What's
a
that?
con-
It's a one fail.
Oh,
Yeah, I need a dex save.
You have
Also,
advantage on it.
You
have
are
advantage.
paralyzed.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
you-
disadvantage. Wait, does paralyzed
so
automatically
that
fail?
flat roll.
I think paralyzed automatically fails actually.
Ooh, I think
Yeah.
you might automatically fail, my friend. Just like Grognar.
Crocodile's getting shot a lot.
Does it this one failed death save? Or...
Yeah, luckily for you.
Yeah. All these
It's just
arrows
one.
hit exactly the same time.
Ah!
But this is a divine effect, so it's DC 23.
Oh.
In that case, I'm going to stick
I wouldn't even have been
another
able to
3
make-
on top.
Actually, I'm gonna. Can I? No, I think I used them all. Yeah, I've used all my flashes.
Yeah, you used your last flash last week, I think.
I used them all during the arm wrestling.
Oh, fair, yeah.
That is fair. That is fair. Hot.
Could I
Oh,
use
wow.
my divinity point?
To reroll? Oh, no, because you don't get a roll.
Or
Actually, I will
thought
let
that
you.
may have
Yeah.
negated it and made me pass.
No, but I will give you a chance because the divinity rolls do give you a chance to try and do something.
It just
I will-
misses you.
No, I will let you, in this moment of fucking terror, attempt to regain the use of your legs through sheer force of will for an intelligent saving throw, and if you succeed on the DC 15, I will let you attempt to make the deck save.
Oh, Milik, be brains.
Can you do it? Can you, in this moment, overcome the
No.
previous blockage? No, you cannot, but you had a chance. It's just you
Yes.
failed at the chance.
There's also an intelligence save there. You rolled again.
It's the same, he doesn't have any. Actually, it was intelligence. It was intelligence.
Chris asked for an intelligence save
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
to give
Yeah.
me a chance to get the deck save.
Yeah.
The deck save, I know, I'm pretty sure he would have actually passed, or had a chance of passing, with the advantage. But unfortunately, without the use of their legs, they had no chance. And also, they're paralyzed. But unfortunately for you, weren't able to push through both the paralysis and the mental block of not being able to use your legs, and have automatically failed, and will take the full damage of both this piercing damage and force damage, as this is a spiritual weapon bow. What should we do first? I say we do the piercing damage first.
Spiritual barrage.
It's a good
Yeah.
name.
It's
Spiritual
Solomon's
barrage.
And this is full damage.
Deep. You're resistant to it all, but.
It doesn't matter what it is, you're resistant to it. As for the piercing damage, you take 93 piercing damage,
Jeez.
or half, if you succeed. And
So
then
I
again, if
take
you're
a
resistant.
quarter of that?
If you succeeded, yes.
I'm
It is
succeeded
DC
and I'm
23.
I need to do 93 divided by.
Dear God, help anyone who didn't make that, which I'm pretty sure was just Rusty. I'm sorry, Rusty. This is not going to go well. Oh, and Spark. Oh, and I need to do 3
I'm
saves for
pretty
the thing.
sure I'm down.
I'm up! Barely!
However, that was just the piercing damage.
I
Jesus.
think the piercing damage has just got me down.
Don't worry, to be fair, he can. This isn't like an at will effect. This is his like main fucking area of effect. Blanket the room.
And he's probably
Oh
killed
yeah,
it.
but I'm pretty sure I'm down now.
I
For
think,
78 more
Yeah.
force damage.
That'll do it.
I think he's killed.
Spark. Rusty's down.
Oh, he didn't actually get me by that much, actually.
Nana is down, but then back up with 1 point for Death Ward.
I didn't have Death Ward on.
As the Lord of the Hunt floats down to the middle of the room, his arrows having exhausted all of their ammunition.
Reference, he got me down by 2.
He scans the room. Who's still up?
Nada.
Oh, I need to do 3 saves for his damn things here. It's DC 25. They have a +5, was it?
Yep. If they nat 20, they're okay.
I think they have to get like an 18 or higher. Yeah, 18 or higher. Let's find out. Nope. I'm just gonna assume they're all dead.
Ah,
But they will be remembered in the halls of the hunt.
no, they won't.
Yes, he looks over to Milik. Just a porcupine covered in dozens of arrows. He looks to Lachlan. A porcupine covered in dozens of arrows.
Wait, Neil. Don't you?
Yeah, Neil had
I'm
Death
just letting
Ward.
Chris finish before I say I have Death Ward.
Neil's up.
He looks to Milik. Just slightly conscious. He looks to Lachlan. Locking you down.
Yeah, barely, but I am down. He got me by 2.
He looks to Spark.
bad.
Are the rocket launchers out of use?
Yep.
He looks to Nana. Nana, I believe you're still up, aren't you?
Nana's up by 1 and spits on the ground.
Nana, just covered in arrows. A magical
arrows in
sheen
Nana?
evaporating. He looks to Rusty. Rusty, are you down?
Rusty's down, yep.
He looks back between Nana and Milik, shakes his head. I gave you a chance. Foolish that you are. This is the power of the Lord of the Hunt, an archfey of Fantasia.
Broken geometry.
Surrender now and I'll let you live. Out of the sheer mercy, but only on the condition you give up this hunt. You are not nearly worthy enough. If you don't, then you die. For that is the stake of playing in this game. Quit or continue playing. It is your choice. I'll give you some time to think about it. Milik, it's your turn. What would you like to do? As he floats back down to just kind of eye level with the actual cliffside here where you're on.
He's paralyzed.
Starts,
I
starts
would
flowing
really
over.
like to take a
You are also
superior
so
healing
paralyzed.
potion.
Yeah, unfortunately for you, you are paralyzed until the end of your turn where you got to make another Constitution saving throw.
I can't even do that.
Yeah, unfortunately that's the downside of being paralyzed.
Paralyzed is brutal. You're incapacitated, can't move or speak, automatically fail strength and dex saves.
So go ahead and
or-
make me a... Yeah, that was a really bad timing as well on this. For those interested, the trigger was literally when he's bloodied, he fucking nukes the field on his next turn.
Get out.
Fair enough.
When he's floating, goes like, oh, this is going to be a lot of arrows, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's exactly how I imagined it. I thought he'd just shoot into the air and it'd just come down like the freaking Ulrich from Dark Souls 3.
Demi-powers, man.
Yep.
I
We're
can't
powerful.
save, yeah.
A Constitution saving throw, you will have advantage because this is against poison.
Oh, Milik.
Dead.
Yeah!
Yeah.
You are no longer paralyzed. But that is at the end of your turn, unfortunately.
Reaction, throw a healing potion at Nod.
I need them for myself. Am I able to do that on this turn now?
No, that's
No.
the
You
end
know,
of your
take
turn.
one myself.
Nope.
Alright, okay. Just checking.
Gotta wait until your next turn. Okay. That is your turn. It is the Spring Hunters. They are fucking dead.
Yeah, very good.
Alright.
They're pissed.
It was you guys of Lord of the Hunt. He couldn't allow Lord of the Hunt could not allow himself to lose.
He's not won yet, though.
Not yet. Let's find out what's about to happen. He has bloodied, which is why he's done that. He's clearly a little bit worried now that he might lose.
He's not
it's
as
registered
worried
as a
anymore.
possibility. He's not
He's
worried
not
anymore.
worried.
Nana Muffins, it is your turn. What would you like
He's
to
got
do?
less enemies.
Well, seriously, he still has his legendary actions. He could end you whenever he wants to.
Nana holds up her hands like, okay, I give you what you want. And she gives you a double finger. Well, a finger of death.
Yes, that'll do it. Yes, Nana.
What save am I making here?
Middle finger of
Con
death.
21.
He does not have con. Okay. There's a chance here.
Please
he's
kill
decent.
him.
To be fair, he's not quite that bloody. Oh, well, he's bloody, but he's not quite that extremely bloody. Okay.
You fail.
Yep, and I don't do resistances on damage because that's boring. He takes it. Takes the full 59 necrotic damage. He's still got a decent amount of health left, though. Need maybe another 3 of those.
But yeah, that's my big spell, so I doubt no.
As you just blast the Lord of the Hunt, as necrotic energy courses through his veins, and he stops flying. He turns to look at you. He reaches out his bow, grabs an arrow from his quiver, and knocks it. Very well, if you're prepared to die, I will finish you.
Come at me, bro.
Nana Muffins, is that your turn?
Yep.
At the end of your turn, the Lord of the Hunt uses a legendary action to knock 3 arrows and fire them all at you.
That's fine. Hellish Rebuke is my final act before I go down.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. All right, dex save here. This one he has higher, and I'm pretty sure he has proficiency. Yes, this one he does have proficiency. So it's probably gonna take half, but let's find out. Nothing giving disadvantage or anything. That is a 27.
Oh yeah, easy.
And that is 18 fire damage. He takes it.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think I need to roll the damage here. You have 1 hit point.
No,
You might
but
kill
I'd like
her.
to point out, Nana never breaks eye contact.
All right.
All through
you
the hit.
Go down.
Honestly, there's more arrow than Nana at the moment.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. He turns away from you and just continues floating over. Now just floating over Grognar's body. Lachlan, it is your turn.
Please, nat 20.
Give me a death save.
I'm okay though.
You're okay though, yeah. Grognar, you are on 1 fail and 1 success, I believe. I need a death save from you too.
Hey.
He continues moving towards the door. It's just a wake of death. Alright, you two are also okay, but unfortunately, you are not a revenant. Rusty, same for you.
Yeah, death save.
Come on, Rusty.
Will anyone get up and just shoot this guy? I mean, if anyone could potentially end it, it would be Rusty.
No one's gonna try.
It is the Lord of the Hunt's turn. He is going to continue moving over to the doors, and now he is. He actually needs to study these because these doors are magically protected, and without permissions, nobody can enter. He needs to figure out how to actually open them. Let's find out.
Thankfully, he doesn't just loot our bodies.
He doesn't need to though. He got everything he needs. He's got a bow.
Yeah, but you
That's
can
pretty much it.
sell it.
We've got the permission
He
slip.
doesn't need money though. Like when you're that powerful, what is he buying?
No, I mean we've got the permission slip, possibly.
Yeah, possibly. Because you definitely didn't fail a ridiculous passive perception of Shush. Let's just put that in context. He has a higher passive perception than Lachlan. For that is literally the only thing he is specialized in, is being an investigator with high perception and investigation. Let's do. Does not have it. Does he have? He does not have religion. Apparently, he did not. Okay, this is just going to be an intelligence check. As he just
Yay!
studies the door for a bit, trying to figure out what the fuck is up with it. Millie,
Yay!
you, unbeknownst to the Lord of the Hunt, you have bypassed your poison and are actually able to do something this round. His back is to you, but your legs still do not work. What would you like to do?
I'm
Motion
gonna,
your friends up and we'll get jumping.
I'm gonna
You saw what he
drink
did to Nana.
one of my superior healing potions.
Okay, fair. You're just kind of like, would you like, how subtly are you trying to do this?
If his back's to me, just gradually it's like you take the bottle and like, just struggle to chug it down.
Go ahead and give me a go ahead and give me a stealth check to see if you draw his attention and he notices you're still alive, or at least like
Not
functional.
paralyzed.
So he might just turn around, see you chugging a healing potion, and just end you.
Oh Jesus!
I think he's about to just end you.
As you just rumble around in your bag, or like on your person, or wherever you've kept your healing potion.
I've got an idea.
Oh, that's sleight of hand.
It's still a dex check. It works.
Do you have stealth, or is it just the same?
It's still +3.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
doesn't matter.
it's fine. As you're just rumbling around, you start chugging a healing potion, and as a dwarf, you're not known for chugging stuff quietly.
Stop singing.
As he turns his head to look at you, and begins pulling 3 arrows out. Are you sure you want to keep playing? You're
Aye.
outmatched here. I gotta admire the spirit at least. I'll make it quick and merciful. As Millie, would you like to do anything else for your turn? It's an action to chug a healing potion, and I think you're about to die.
Rage.
I'm gonna just take the healing potion.
All right, I'm gonna need 3 con
Rage.
saves as 3
Oh.
more arrows.
Quick,
Oh, you
re-rage.
have the possibility of raging if you'd like, since I'm pretty sure rage drops.
Yeah. Bonus action,
That'll rage
yeah.
then.
You rage. Give me 3 Constitution saving throws. You will have advantage on these because these are poison.
Yeah.
Remember. So first one succeeds. Give me 2 more at advantage. As I don't. Let's hope this healing potion. Actually, you're gonna want to do the healing potion
And
first.
do the healing potion. You don't
You're gonna need
want.
a lot of health to get past this.
Uh,
Ooh, and that last one
Four.
failed.
plus that's 28.
Yeah, I don't know. This guy does a minimum of 21 on 3 attacks.
He is resistant
That's
to everything as well. So he might.
If I roll low,
Yeah. There's a chance. It's not a good chance.
I'm
but
just
there's
gonna
a
roll
chance.
this all in one go for the piercing because I
Yeah.
can't bother doing this individually, and I'm not gonna be doing like death saves for each arrow after it because it counts as like 1 attack. Technically, it should be half the magic missile effect, but it's a specialized feature. So. All right, ready? This is the piercing alone. You've also got some poison, and I'm pretty sure since you just failed, you're also paralyzed again.
Alright. Oh, Jesus fuck.
Ow.
Depends on
You're
how.
down.
I'm down.
Yeah, it's 46 piercing alone.
Don't
Yeah.
you have a thing if you can?
I don't
Like a
know if he's
relentless
high-
rage or something.
I don't know if he's high enough level. Like it is. I thought it was like
It might be
15.
15.
I
yeah.
truly thought it was 15.
Relentless Rage, if you drop to 0 hit points
Oh, you
while
have it.
you're raging and don't die, you can make a DC 10 con saving throw. If you succeed, you drop to 1 hit point instead. The DC
Oh, man.
increase by 5 each time you use this after the first reset to 10 after a short or long rest.
What is your con mod?
It's plus
Or your
11.
con save.
Oh, right. Con save is plus 11.
And it's DC 20, so I think
DC 10 for the first one.
It's DC 10.
DC 10, isn't it? Yeah, so you automatically succeed on the first one. So you know what? Since I said this was going to be 1 effect, this is 1 instance of damage. That's 3 arrows just shoot into you. And since it doesn't matter, I'm not going to roll the poison since it's well enough built thing. You managed to automatically succeed. Remember, that was at the end of your turn. Spring Hunters are dead. Nana Muffins, it is your turn. I need a death saving throw.
Aggressively bleed at them.
If you guys somehow actually manage to like
Drown him in your blood.
Attrition!
oh, just
It wasn't a 1!
take him
It
down.
wasn't a 1!
Wasn't a 1.
Wasn't a 1. Fine.
Oh, it doesn't get the ring of
It's not
protection
great, but
plus
it's
1 in
not
there.
bad.
Okay, it's supposed to
No,
be a
it-
3, not a 2.
That's fair.
But still,
Still fair.
bad.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it only
we
matters if you're on 9.
Yeah.
That is Nana Muffin's turn. At the end of Nana Muffin's turn,
Shoot me.
the Lord of the Hunt takes 3 more arrows and knocks them towards Milik. As Milik, you just take a shit ton of damage here with 1 hit point. So I'm gonna need a DC 15 con saving throw.
the dwarf who won't die.
He's just getting more and more filled with arrows. Yeah!
Refused to die.
There's gonna be more arrows than Millig soon.
Gotta be.
I have a shield, so the shield's peppered with arrows as well.
Your hammer's gonna be peppered.
Lachlan, it is your turn. Can anyone nat 20 to get one swing at this guy? No,
I'm
unfortunately
nearly getting back up.
not. At the end of Lachlan's turn,
You gotta shoot him again.
the Lord of the Hunt takes 3 more arrows.
He's a fucking
No.
cockroach.
Of course, Millig. Millig, I need a DC 20.
Come
You
on,
have a
Millig.
50-50 on this. Constitution saving
Millig.
throw.
Millig.
Hey, man. Yeah!
Just stay conscious until one of us gets up.
Just give us a bit longer, buddy.
You're doing God's work, Millig. God's work.
Grognar, it is your turn.
I have a question. On Grognar's turn, can his cat do something?
Uh,
He's awake.
Only if Grognar has a destiny point to spend.
I have a destiny point, but I don't have any potions left.
He could run over to me and take some of mine.
Okay.
I've got a ton. I've got like 30.
I've got a bunch of potions on me as well.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
am another superior.
Yeah, I've got 4 superior healing potions. I've not had to use any of them yet because I've been
But I may
ranging
need
and
that
I've not
one.
been hit.
And also, on me, I've got a Horn of Valhalla, which can just summon people. Which might be useful if he just floats it.
For sure.
My
1 hour
cat,
just takes through each one.
my cat sneaks out with.
Depends
To
how
try.
many he summons.
1 for each hour, probably. Can you summon more than like 8 just to keep him busy?
It just gives us run over and gives us all healing potions. That's my thought for us.
My cat's gonna go out and not seeing any potions and lying over to the nearest person, which is Lachlan.
Yeah.
Does your cat have wall climbing? Lachlan's up on a cliff.
Oh shit! Then he can't do.
It's got a climbing speed because it's a cat.
Has he got climb speed?
Cats have climbing speed. Just
I mean,
There you
there
go.
are stairs.
I think of cat essentially. I don't know how far it's climbing.
Yeah, but there's no stairs here. As the cat just starts climbing up the wall, let's say it's like 15 feet tall because there's a couple plateaus and you're on the highest one. So he'll be able to climb up this turn if he has a climbing speed.
I'd say so. If cats have apparently a climbing speed, it climbs to Lachlan. And guess he can't do anything.
No, climbing doesn't require an action or anything. He still does an action.
All
It's
right,
just movement.
then he'll just take the potion out of Lachlan's bag, having rifled through it before, looking for shinies, and just go meow, and pour it down his throat.
I think all of
Alright,
mine.
he does so.
I think all of mine. The ordinary potions are healing.
We're gonna say this takes over the course of the round, so Lachlan essentially comes up at the start of his turn. For the sake of the Lord of the Hunt being too focused on Millig right now. On this bloody unkillable Millig.
There's no killable tape.
But the Grognar, that's sure. Rusty is... Rusty, it's your turn. Lord of the Hunt was too distracted looking at Millig to be like, what the fuck's happening right now? Gun Rusty. Get up. No, I think Rusty's dying. That's a shame. The Lord of the Hunt also already used up his legendary actions. However, it is now the Lord of the Hunt's turn. And the Lord of the Hunt, the music's just died from it's just
Yeah,
music's like,
Rhythm
what's
died.
happening? Yep.
Rhythm also got shot.
Yeah, the playlist finished.
It's okay. There's
The
still
Lord-
music on the actual stream, and
Ah.
it's
Now, fortunately for Millik, you did fail your last Constitution saving throw last round, so you are paralyzed again. The Lord of the Hunt's gonna come up to you, kneel down, and just stare at you. Millik, I need you to give me a persuasion check as he looks into your eyes.
Oh,
Do an intimidation, Millig.
Insult his family. Like, flick him in the sack while you're down.
You say persuasion.
A persuasion check.
Ah,
Actually, I feel like this should be something more than charisma. Because this is more your skill level.
Oh, basically, just Constitution.
intimidation's good.
What is your main stat?
It's strength. No, it's con.
It's a con?
Yeah.
He's a tough son of a bitch.
Oh, and you know this makes sense. Give me a Constitution persuasion check. As he's trying to determine just how bloody unkillable you are, and if it's impressing him or not. So let's see. It's just your sheer Constitution is able to persuade him that you are remarkable. So give me a Constitution check, and if you have proficiency in persuasion, you get to add your proficiency bonus.
No. Not persuasion.
What is Lord of the Hunt standard here? I think he should be a DC. You know, he's pretty hard to impress. He hasn't demi power, and he's seen the best of the best.
Just take like 140 arrows there.
Yeah, which is why he gets to make the check. Let's say it's that. Fortunately, that is still just slightly higher than what you rolled. Lord Hunt looks at you. He reaches out his hand. His fist closed.
Fist
He
bump.
Points out his thumb. And he points it downwards as he kicks you off the broom, off the cliff.
Oh shit.
Now, hilariously, this would be a contested push check. So mechanically, there's nothing stopping you from contesting it.
Test it.
I contest. Sternly.
However, given that you are paralyzed and on a broom and don't have legs, I'm at least going to give him advantage and you disadvantage on this. So give me a disadvantage athletics or acrobatics check of your choice.
He's still raging, so he's neutral.
Flat
So
roll.
it's a flat roll because you are still raging. But he is going to have advantage and he has a plus 14 to his athletics.
25.
Ooh,
Oh, damn
Come on,
it.
yeah.
That is a 9 plus 14 though. That is not a plus 27.
Oh,
That's
that is-
25.
That is a 23.
You win. He stubs his toe on you.
As he attempts to push you off the cliff, but somehow your body has curled around his foot.
Fetal position.
As he tries to push at you.
what I'm doing is I'm actually biting the shaft of my broom. Like I'm staying here. Peter just digging into the wood.
No one can comment that the dwarven stereotype for stubbornness is not fucking accurate after that.
Oh my god.
It's funny. But that is going to be his turn to essentially study you and try to push off the cliff. Milik, you are still paralyzed, so I'm going to need a constitution save at the end of your turn. And for that, then it's going to go to Nana Muffin's turn for another death save. Your party might just die in the background. Remember, you have an advantage on that,
14.
so roll again.
Oh, right. Okay.
There, poison advantage. You need a DC 15, I believe it was.
Sorry, Nana saved.
Nice. Cool, that makes up. Nana saves, and unfortunately for Milik, having failed to push you off, he's just going to take another arrow out, and he's going to plunge it into you for another Constitution saving throw, and I believe it's a DC 25 this time.
Come on, Millie.
Can you stay alive for another 3 shots?
Ah!
Unfortunately not.
Nah,
The Milik the dwarf finally goes unconscious.
Oh, do you have Destiny, actually? Or did you use it?
I used it already.
Ah!
And as you go unconscious and lose the ability to resist, he pushes you off the cliff as you fall down next to your unconscious friend Gronknar. As with that, Lachlan, you have been, without the Lord of the Hunt realizing a cat has poured a healing potion down your mouth, and as he turns to go back to the door, you are now back up.
How many D4s is a normal healing potion?
4d4. No,
That's not normal.
2d4.
Healing potion, sorry.
2d4 plus, is it 2?
Yeah, it should be the number of dice it is. So 2d4 plus 2,
7.
you're back up for 7 hit points. This will not matter for any of his attacks.
Norn is going to just nod quietly at the cat. He's gonna take the horn out of his bag and just blow it.
Oh, damn.
He's gonna
Alright.
climb back up.
Then go ahead and roll your dice.
It is a brass horn of Valhalla.
How
So
many
it is
are you getting?
3d4 plus 3.
Alright, you need a decent number of warriors here. I'm gonna need a stat block for Valhalla Warriors. What have I got already?
Berserkers. 14!
Alright, why don't you describe to me how they are summoned while I look for a mini?
I imagine they, if anyone's seen the StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void trailer, basically they just like slam into the ground in like a beam of white light. Like a doom.
Need some Marigods. How much health do they have?
They are berserkers. They have the stat block of a berserker from the DMG, so you can probably find it.
Yeah, 1 second. Berserker stat block, blah blah blah.
Okay.
Alright, they have 67 hit points. Okay, they might last a little bit. Maybe 2 shots.
They're okay. They're not too bad.
Yeah, 67. So let's hear 67, and their AC is 13. They've only got height armor, which doesn't matter for this guy. And how many am I getting?
14.
14. All right, where would you like them summoned? How are they like coming down? Are they like surrounding the Lord of the Hunt? Are they surrounding you?
I imagine they'd be surrounding me, essentially.
Okay, suddenly just in it was a burst of light. You said,
Mhm.
just fucking filling up this plateau. Dear God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. As 14 Valhallas, berserkers, are summoned from the realm of Ragnar, the plane of war.
It was appropriate. Oh, Naganda!
As they all stare at the Lord of the Hunt as he looks around and laughs. And knocks some arrows. This isn't going to be good enough. I should give you a handicap at this rate. Lachlan, what would you like to do before you end your turn? Anything else?
None is going to hand. I'm assuming I can do this as my bonus action. Just hand the cat a shitload of healing potions. Like 10.
Killed the rest.
Pretty much. And he's gonna just ready for getting shot, essentially.
Okay,
I'm
let's
gonna move
see.
my move action just to move over to him as well.
Let's see how much average damage this does. What's the
You
minimum
could have
actually?
yeeted LPT down.
I'm not gonna throw the guy, I might kill him. Oh, actually,
He'll land on his feet.
he will. Are these? Actually, no. Fuck it. None's gonna like move up to him essentially. Yeah. It might be better, but
Yeah.
we're not gonna go down easily. At least, you son of a bitch.
I
So
think
be it.
he's realised that.
Time to up my kill count then. The Lord of the Hunt loves a game. As at the end of your turn, then, if that's you.
The berserkers go, I believe.
Oh yeah, Berserkers can actually get a turn on their summon.
Yeah.
Oh dear God. They have no reason to have advantage.
They can reckless attack, can't they?
They can reckless
The
attack. They can have
Berserkers.
advantage. Okay, let's see. What's the best way of doing this? I'm gonna do it one at a time. I'm just gonna assume they're ducking and weaving and are proficient with each other, that they don't have to worry about spacing. And
Yeah.
also, I'm not gonna. This guy doesn't really do opportunity attacks with his bow because he fucking shoots enough already. And he's not gonna use his blade because that seems boring. However, I think he does have like a power against shit.
He said give us the handicap. His handicap is not parrying and not defending in any way.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, these guys have a +5. He has a 25. They need a nat 20 to hit him.
Come on, lads. At least a few hit points up. That's all we need.
28 d20 every pair. We need a couple 20s in the pairs. Let's find out. I did not recognize that.
Wait, what the fuck are you trying to roll? There's one!
That makes it easy. Out of all, oh my god. Out
One
of
hit.
all 14 berserkers, as they're ducking and weaving, as the Lord of the Hunt parries all of them or defends against all of them, just ducking and weaving their own attacks, only one manages to slash in to the Lord of the Hunt. And if that isn't just classic anime, I don't know what is. As they deal 12 bludgeoning slashing damage against him. As the Lord of the Hunt takes one scratch. Well then, my turn. As it's time. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to switch to averages now. So, Berserker dies if it fails its con save.
Yeah.
And it's a DC 19 con save. So 3 arrows straight into a Berserker. Oh wow, they have a... No, they only have a +3. So they need a 19 to succeed or they die. Fuck, it's good.
Boom!
Alrighty then. Let me just do some quick calculations here. But it is bloodied, but it manages to survive an attack.
Yes.
Okay, he was aiming at different people, so let's go for another one. That one fails as one of the berserkers dies. And a second one also dies. But that is at the end of Lachlan's turn, and that is his second legendary action. Grognar, it is your turn.
Can't go down to him because he's got 10 healing potions now.
I don't know how you're going would roll this. Would I be making the saving throw before LPT gets to me, or would LPT?
Technically, you're making the saving throw before because LPT acts right
Ah.
after your turn.
There's a chance I could die before he even gets there.
Ooh, that's risky. Let's do it.
Yeah, to Grognar. To Grognar.
I'm dead.
Oh!
Grognar is dead.
Oh, he's dead anyway. Damn it! I thought natural one would kill you.
Oh, yeah, so did I.
Nope, apparently just any negative. As LP gets down, is about to feed you a healing potion, but sees that there's no life. There's no breathing in your body.
Again.
You're just dead. Is Grognar dead permanently this time? I don't know. It's hard to tell if Grognar... Is this the end of his story? Will someone be able to res him in the next minute?
I have 3
Survive this
revenge
fight. We've got 4 minutes to find out. Would you like him to switch over to Milik?
Yeah, he'll switch to Milig and
Is there a tear running down LP's eye to realize you're dead?
yeah, LPT is just like starting to cry, but sucks up, knowing Grognar would scold him if he didn't be stalwart in this situation, and pushes forward to Milig and throws the potion down his throat.
That's fair. Yeah, you do so. Milig will be up on their next turn, and hopefully somebody in the party remember to bring some resurrection healing scrolls.
Yep.
Or some revive scrolls.
Yep.
But at the end of Grognar's turn, we're about to see if 3 more Valkyries die. Yep, that's another death from the Valkyries. As a 3rd Valkyrie goes down. And can we make it? Oh, these Valkyries are just...
So many nat ones, Jesus.
Berserkers are going down.
as spinning
But
around,
I
arrow
died.
after arrow, shooting out in a fan 360 around this guy. Just headshots after headshot. 3 more berserkers get shot and then die from the poison. That's Grognar's turn. Rusty, it's your turn. Or, that was at the end of Grognar's turn.
Rusty.
As the
Doing
Lord of the
that
Hunt is.
Oh, that's 2 spells for me.
Ooh. Luckily, that was the last of the legendary actions.
I could die on my next turn.
Good. It's getting risky. This could be it. This could be the end of the campaign. Will the Lord of the Hunt finish our party? I don't know, because it was a TPK.
TPK.
I feel like that's a fair point. I feel like that's a fair. Lord of the Hunt gave you a chance to retreat.
You did.
Yeah.
Well,
refused.
TPK.
And I feel like this is so burn this NPC into the character's mind forever. The day you die to Lord of the Hunt is fucking. I mean, you could have 1 hell of a fight. It is now the Lord of the Hunt's turn, and he is going to try and kill 5 more Valkyries.
Come on, berserkers. The one that's hitting
Another
is still
Valkyrie
up.
die.
Oh,
Oh, it
Yeah.
needed a nat 20.
did they? I thought it was 19 save.
Oh, it's a DC 19 save.
Yeah, it's not too to hit him.
It was a nat 20 hit him. One of them manages to live.
Yay.
Next one dies, though.
Hey, there's 2. I'm fine. There's 2.
Another save, and I believe this
Yeah.
is the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can another one save the poison? Nope. 3 more Valkyries die. But 2 of them are going to go down to 17 hit points. Nope. Minus 17. There's literally 17. Okay. As they take 50 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're now down to 5 Valkyries. Milik, it is your turn. You have been healed. You got this. Bought you another another round effectively.
So what health am I on now?
It's just a regular white.
Okay.
6.
2d4 equals 2.
Yeah. So, as you're up, you are lying next to Grognar's dead corpse. A cat crying, looking at you, giving you a healing potion. What would you like to do?
She's back up. The roach is back.
For simplicity's sake, I'm pretty sure the
Am I
poison's
still
washed out your system.
paralyzed?
No, let's say you're unparalyzed now. Because I forgot, I've lost track of the round count.
Okay, I jump on my broom.
As you pick up the broom that fell with you, you're back on it.
Charge!
I
feel like it's
fly
come back with
towards the
vengeance.
Lord of the Hunt.
Unfortunately for you, your DC doesn't reset, so it's still like 25, I think.
You
Mhm.
can still make that.
You can still attempt it.
I got 27 before that.
Yep, there's
Yeah.
a chance. But you're flying back up.
Yes.
The
However, I'm
roach is back.
pretty sure you also went unconscious, which means your rage dropped again.
Rage again. You've built up
I'm going to be raging.
How many rages do you have left?
You get like
Uh,
6 at his level, so he's got a lot.
Fair,
Still
fair.
got
All right.
3 left.
Would you like to go? I assume you would like to go reckless and attack him in melee.
Yes.
Look at this
Go for it.
fucker.
Can you actually do this? He is getting near low. Roll for attack. It's at the end of your turn. Misses, unfortunately, for 24.
That was.
Go-
Yeah, you should have had advantage if you're doing reckless.
Oh, sorry.
Roll one more time without advantage, just a flat roll, just for the sake of simulating advantage. And then roll a second attack with advantage.
No.
Unfortunately, it still misses. But roll your second attack with
Now
advantage.
advantage.
With advantage or without, did you say?
Now we've got
With-
advantage. Now you've got advantage.
Through the miracle of death, you've regained the use of your legs.
But you've lost the ability to hit.
You've lost your ability of your arms
As
instead.
the Lord of the Hunt is in such a fluid movement right now, he is so in his element. He is just ducking, weaving so many attacks
And
that
you're,
yours doesn't even register as a threat.
and you're in reckless rage of swinging wildly at him.
So is everyone else, to be fair.
Let's see, 2 of these guys all
The
maxed
ones
down the
that
next
are
attack,
alive.
but we still have 2 more full health. At the end of your turn, I get to use the first of the new 3 legendaries because let's wrap this up. Does another Valkyrie die? It does, unfortunately. Does another Valkyrie die? It does, and then the rest, unfortunately, are bloodied already, so we'll just automatically die from next hit. As we're down to 2 out of 14 Valkyries, as Milik, you stand among a pile of dead corpses.
No, they despawn out because they're like, they're like already
Let
dead.
have like a couple seconds for the despawn, for the sake of having a pile of dead corpses. So that's the end
Give
of
the
Milik's
dead
turn.
corpses a chance.
Give them a chance. They can thingy next round. They deserve to be recognized for just.
They do.
Yeah.
That's where they're berserkers from Valhalla.
Nana Muffins, it is your turn. Can you get back?
Oh, son of a-
Ooh. You dead yet?
Oh.
No, I've got 1 left.
Got 1 left.
One
At the
death
end.
left.
At Nana Muffin's turn, another 3 shots, killing 2 more Valkyries and 1 final arrow. aiming right into Millig.
I say Millig's back, so he's
Millig, this arrow will automatically take you to 0, so I'm going to need another Constitution saving throw.
Come on, Millig.
A DC 25.
Yeah!
Yes!
You make it!
The roach is back!
But this is probably the last you can do with that.
He can still do it! He gets a 19 or a 20, he's good.
Yep, 19 or 20. He is a TC 30. He can make it. That was the second of the legendary actions, so he does have one more. But it is Lokeland's turn.
And Norn is going to bonus action Guardian of Nature,
Okay.
Feral Beast, Primal Beast.
Yep.
So I get advantage on my attacks, and I'm going to aim for the wrist that is holding the bow.
Okay, go for it.
So does that neutralize it, because this is a cold hit?
Yes, because you'd have disadvantage on a cult hit. Go for it. Because I remember the actual. It's been so long since we've done a proper monster hunt.
Come on.
Can you force him to?
I'm going to frickin' Destiny that one.
All right.
Nothing,
They
I was
don't
gonna say nothing came through yet.
I'm gonna assume it was a
Yeah.
miss.
It was a 19.
Yeah.
Oh, that was also
Right.
not supposed to be a rage one, but didn't hit anyway.
Yep.
That hit.
That does hit. What is the total damage here?
I'm going to once again use another. Actually, no, I can't because I'm primal rage. Actually, no, never mind because that changes to thunder damage instead, so it's fine. That is 30
27?
slashing damage, 3 fire damage, and 4 thunder damage to his wrist.
Cool. So 7 more. As you do so, and just the sheer amount of shock and damage to that, the bow falls to the floor. As the Lord of the Hunt flexes his arm up. But Lachlan, what would you like to do?
Oh, he's run out of
For his head was
arrows.
the second attack.
Yeah, go for it. No, he's just kind of
Oh,
flexing
this is
his
supposed to have,
hand that got
that's
shot.
supposed to have advantage, that one.
Then yeah,
I'll
go
just-
ahead and roll again.
Just roll it again. Yeah, never mind.
Unfortunately not.
I got the bow out of his hands.
Yeah.
You did.
He must have like carpal tunnel.
But is that your turn?
Actually, for the fuck of it, I'm gonna tireless, which gives me just some temporary hit points. So yeah.
Alright, fair. Let's see here. He doesn't like that. He's gonna have to improvise. Let's go ahead. Where is it?
It's not there. You can't use it. It's not there.
He has to unarmed fight us now.
It's the. I mean, you can pick up his bow.
Oh god.
No, he can't.
Milik, eat his bow.
Wouldn't it be falling at this point?
Possibly, actually, I don't know.
I mean,
Could be
could-
kicked over.
Turn
Yeah, Millie could grab his
his
bow.
broom around and
He
cut
just
it
got
off.
hit by a rocket-powered greatsword on the arms. It probably went a bit at least.
That's fair. Go ahead and roll me a d8. Let's see where this actually came off. Let's give us some momentum to this. Make it more interesting. I have to make you guys run for a bow.
8.
Okay, so actually, unfortunately, it went opposite to Lachlan, which makes sense. Roll me a. How many damage dice do you do?
In total, 1 moment. 1, 2, 3,
Holy shit, you
4,
do so many.
5, 6, 7.
All right. 7 damage dice. Damn. So let's say you can push it 5 feet for every damage die there, as you just fling it 35 feet away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20, 30, 35. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of these other bows now. They're gone, and this is the bow over here. I guess some of these bows. Okay, so that's all his bow over there. At the end of Lachlan's turn, he does have a movement legendary action. He just never needs to use because he's a thingy. So I'm going to use that instead of attacking. He is going to move away without provoking opportunity attack, per just legendary movement tends to do. And he is going to run for his bow. And he does have a superior movement speed. Shit, wow, he's got a 90 base movement speed. Okay.
Holy fuck.
As he fucking gazelle sprints away from you without provoking opportunity attack. But that will be him as his legendary action. That was the end of Lachlan's turn. And I think that might have just saved Milik.
I got you, buddy.
As yeah, that was his third legendary action.
Yes.
Grognar, unfortunately you're dead. We're going to see if Rusty's going to die though for the final of this thing.
How
No,
f-
Rusty's,
No.
Rusty's still alive.
how far would Leopard would have got towards Nana?
What's a cat's movement speed?
30. It's just normal.
It's yeah.
So he's.
It just has a climbing speed. That's its special thing about movement.
So
Yeah,
he
unfortunately it
would
wouldn't have gone to Nana yet, but it can dash to Nana and can do it next round.
dashes to Nana. And
But that was Grognar's turn. Grognar's not actually playing a cat. There you go, Bob. You're not playing a healing cat.
I'm playing.
Rusty has just managed to save alive. Unfortunately for you guys, that is now the Lord of the Hunt's turn.
Wait, what about the berserker?
Oh yeah,
Berserker.
Berserker gets attacked.
Come on, buddy.
Lachlan, why don't you do me the honors and roll with advantage, see if it nat 20s. As Berserker, this would be at the end of the turn.
Oh.
Close.
Unfortunately, doesn't make it. It's the Lord of the Hunt's turn. He is going to pick back up his bow. It was a good effort. Unfortunately, the initiative didn't line up there for Milik to go grab it. And let's see. You guys are surprisingly tenacious, aren't you?
The one thing we got going for us.
So, give me some insight about why the Lord of the Hunter just stands there, staring at you two, still fucking conscious. He looks over and sees a cat running with a healing potion towards Nana, with his ridiculous passive perception of 32.
Going to shoot the cat.
He looks
Yeah,
at this
it's 9
Valkyrie,
lives.
and he is on double-digit health.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Had Rusty managed to actually nat 20 and got up, Rusty might have genuinely defeated the Lord of the Hunt. And if he doesn't take down Milik, Lachlan, and everyone else, he might actually lose here. So Lord of the Hunt is gonna look inside. This is really, you can see him struggling on his face because he clearly doesn't want to retreat.
Will his
However-
pride win out?
But you think he might be so prideful that he stays?
Yeah.
Either
I
stays
mean, at
or
least to
leave.
kill
Okay.
us, frankly. So
will
nobody
give
else
him a
knows
check.
how close he got.
What kind of check do we want for a pride check? Wisdom or charisma? I feel like wisdom to see how-
Wisdom makes sense.
Wisdom
Yeah.
makes more sense, yeah.
I'm gonna, because he is an archfey. I'm gonna give a wisdom saving throw. And what would we say pride would be? Like a DC 20 to retreat?
See, that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It's a hard check. He's got a lot of pride inside him. He's an archfey.
Yeah.
Okay, so DC 20, wisdom saving throw. If he fails it, he will stay and try to kill you, even at the risk of his own death. Because, fucking, he's got a lot to live for.
Yeah.
If he succeeds, though, he is fucking retreating out of here with his teleportation spells. But that will essentially put him out of action for the rest of for the first segment of the fight of the hunt, same as the demonoids. So they won't show up again until the next long rest, which for you guys
We might need.
you might need soon.
Oh, yeah, we're dead.
Now he has one hell of a wisdom save. He's an incredibly wise character. He's got a +8 wisdom, and he has proficiency. So he has a 1 in 4 chance of staying and dying. But maybe not dying. We'll see how lucky you guys are. So, are we ready? Drumroll to see if the Lord of the Hunt gives into his pride and goes suicidal.
Let's do this.
Suicide.
Okay. For God.
Jamie, what'd you call?
I'm calling it nat 20s.
Nat 20s. Yep. Holy
Yes!
fuck.
That one.
He runs.
Something happened.
Okay. As you can see, anger flaring in his eyes. As he stretches out his hand, you can see his knuckles turning white as he clenches at the divine bow. He clearly is about to go slightly suicidal as he notches 5 arrows and shoots one into the Valkyrie, killing it instantly in the head.
All for it, Millig.
One at Lachlan for a Constitution saving throw.
I mean to poison.
Oh yeah, and I don't think it matters. I don't think you have that much health.
No. He's got 20 to plus 20 damage,
Yep.
right?
29 damage.
Yeah. Again.
A third at Millig for another. I'm pretty sure you also don't have more than 21 health. Another a
Yeah.
DC 30 Constitution saving throw.
You can make this.
Go on, Millig. Natural 20!
You've got like a 10% chance of making.
Nope.
Whoa.
As Millig 2 goes unconscious. And a fourth towards the fucking cat. As
The cat
officially, the
makes
cat doesn't
it.
have more than 21 health.
No.
No.
No, I think it's got one.
It's, well, it's got a bit more than one, but it's not got enough to
It's
survive.
not got enough.
I'm
There's
sorry, I
no
think the
way.
cat's dead.
There's no way it can survive
It
this.
cannot be outright dead, actually.
Yeah, the cat's
Have you
probably
got one hit
outright
point?
dead.
Yes.
Gro-
It has like commoner hit points because
Yeah.
we fused together a
Oh.
squire and a cat, so it's like
I mean-
we're all-
I mean, in the I think Tasha's Cauldron, there's Squire like stats in there. I think.
Mhm. I
it's,
never,
it's got like 20 total or
I-
something like that.
I never actually completely made him because he was more just of a fluff character to
Yeah,
do
that's fair.
interesting things. If we,
And you did use the ice mill up. But he is going to step up. He just slowly walks across the room with his final arrow knocked. He's going to
Shoot
look
Millig.
between Lachlan and Millig.
He's gonna shoot Millie. isn't
He looks to fucking Millig the cockroach.
he? Be honest.
And
The
he is going to
cockroach.
shoot Millig for one death save. For one failed death save. As Millig, if you fucking nat 20,
Nat 20, buddy!
it'll be
Come
the
on!
most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I need a death saving throw at the start of your turn.
How did you do them again?
Click death
You have a
save.
little death save
Just run-
button on
Yeah,
Roll20. I don't know how it works on D&D Beyond.
on Beyond, if you click your things, there'll be a little red.
Dice in the middle.
Yeah.
Can will Milik somehow stand up and take out the Lord of the Hunt? Or will the Lord of the Hunt finish you all? It's a positive, but unfortunately, it's not a nat 20, which is what you needed for this ridiculously impossible situation.
Mhm.
Milik, at the end of your turn, he knocks 3 more arrows.
Yeah, but he's gonna shoot again. right, you little
Boom, boom,
fucker.
boom.
Unfortunately for you, Milik, it was a good fight, but you guys egged them on. He puts 3 arrows into your chest, directly over your heart, killing you. For 3 death saves.
Mm-hmm.
Like they
That's not
did
a
4
muffin.
fails just to be sure.
He puts the third one in you just to make sure, rather than giving it to Lachlan. Nana Muffins, it's your turn. I
Okay.
believe you are also 1 failed death save away from just dying too.
I am, yes.
Please.
As you do not nat 20. As at
Two
the end of your turn,
successes, 2 failures.
the Lord of the Hunt turns. Steps up to Lachlan. And knocks 3 arrows
So,
as he shoots them directly into your chest over your heart
ow.
for 3 death saves. Or 3 failed death
Hey,
saves.
I'm about to say 3 death cells. I'll take that.
As Lachlan, you are unfortunately dead. Nothing can happen on your turn. As Grognar, you are dead. And nothing can happen on your turn. And your cat is also dead, I'm afraid.
Yep.
Cat is up.
I'm
That's Rusty.
stable.
Hey, Rusty's not dead.
Manages to save him. Nice. Nana, I mean, that's actually all of the foes right now. As it goes to Lord of the Hunt's turn, as he sighs above your corpses, having defeated you in what might have been one of the most challenging fights of his life. He looks over to Nana and Rusty. He looks away. He turns back to the door. He tries to figure out how the fuck to get through this door. He figures out how to get through this door. As the doors open and light spills out, white, pristine light, radiant in all its glory, as he steps through and leaves the room. The doors close behind him, and the room falls quiet. As who is still unstable?
Nana.
Nana Muffins, I need you to roll me another death save.
Come on, nat 20. Come on,
Nat 20, and we might live. Ish.
No.
Oh, I'm going to spend my destiny point to give it another shot, though.
Okay.
Bomb.
Unfortunately not. What are you at saves wise? Are you stable yet, or?
Nope. Well,
God.
Then since
yeah,
Rusty is stable,
question for you.
Yes.
If you use the destiny point, is it like advantage or just a straight reroll? Because one way I'm alive, one way I'm dead.
it is a reroll, but you get to pick which one.
Oh, in that
it's like
case,
the dumb
I
one.
am stable.
Actually, I
Hey.
think dumb will force you to use it. It's slightly better than dumb roll. As you tried to push your destiny, but saw only death down that path. As Nana and Rusty, I need you both to roll me a d4 to see how many hours you wake up after.
Please get a 1.
Nana will wake up in 2 hours. Rusty will also wake up after 2 hours. As that is where we're going to end tonight. On this bleak carnage of a scene as the Valkyries' corpses start to disappear, fading back to the war plane Ragnar, for which they were summoned, having died in glorious death, to what I think actually might be the most challenging fight I've ever run.
That was fun, bro. We
Ooh.
gave it one hell of a go, guys.
Yeah.
That was
We nearly got it.
for the player's knowledge, he was on 67 health at the end.
Oh,
Yeah, literally,
that's
if
low.
me or Rusty had been
Rusty.
up, we actually could have downed him in a turn.
Yeah.
You
If
could
we
have
hit.
had any of those rolls gone in your favor.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was not in the dice this day.
But
Will you be resurrected? That depends if Nana and Rusty can get your bodies back and pay the fee for resurrection. You may be in debt, but that'll be up to the players as to how they want to continue, or if this has scarred their characters for life if they are resurrected.
No one wants another. No one wants another go.
You know,
So does Milling.
I can offer a reincarnate, but it's going to take me a couple of days to do both of you.
To be fair, the Killscore Mercenary does offer resurrection services. You just need to return with the bodies. So normally you get eaten and there isn't a body to return with. But if you can return the bodies, which Nana and Thingy can,
That depends
Rusty
if
can
you
do.
get killed when you get eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
fair.
it's just resurrection, not true resurrection. Thankfully.
Yeah.
How much gold is
Unfortunately, they don't offer true resurrection because 9th level spells are hard to find.
it? How
But they
much
do
money
have
is it?
regular resurrection, and if you can get back within, I think it's like a decent time frame, like a
It's a
couple
year,
days,
isn't it?
weeks, or something.
It's a year, isn't it? Because isn't true resurrection like 100 years or something like that?
It might be.
Something
It's like a really
It's a
long time.
while. It's a good while.
Grognar might have stood a better chance if he had actually been a bit more healthy too.
If you hadn't
No,
died in
fair,
one
fair.
hit,
If I had,
essentially,
if I had been blitzed by 2 guys, I
and
had.
an angel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 7th level resurrection is actually if you haven't been dead for more than a century.
Oh jeez, what's? Oh yeah, I know what that's true resurrection.
I think true resurrection is if you've died
Ever.
any time. Then
If
yeah.
you've died ever.
Yep, you touch a dead creature that's not been dead for more than a century. This is going to cost you a little bit, but you guys, I'm pretty sure, have a decent amount of money built up.
I saved money just on the off chance I died. So I've got
Yep.
a lot.
So I'll go
Still
work
got
out what
quite
the
a
actual
few
cost
quid
is,
as well.
because it's gonna be a little bit more than just the components cost. It's gonna actually be like a casting charge. But it won't be. The base is like 1,000 plus a
It's going to
casting charge.
be
So I can't imagine it's that much.
VAT.
I've got that.
I mean, how much is it gonna be, or what is the base material cost on it? Is it
The base material is
41?
1,000 GP diamond.
right?
So with a casting charge of whatever a 7th level caster charges, and probably a little bit premium because they're on demand service.
Yeah.
Curiosity, how many arrows are in us?
A lot.
I'm having
Any
a
other
ball.
than too many?
However, you will
but-
get the effects of being resurrected with a -4 that will go away after a couple long rests. And I'll leave it up to you guys when you want to resume the hunt. But for now, the hunt is effectively suspended until resurrection can take place and the party decides what they want to do.
Question:
How long they want to go. Yes.
Are any of the arrows spent from the Lord of the Hunt the ones with the trackers on them?
He went through a lot of arrows, so quite possibly. So roll me a d20. We're gonna say anything above an 18. He still has trackers on him.
Okay, let's see.
So go ahead, Rusty. Roll me a d20.
13.
Unfortunately, not. He went through so many arrows that combat.
They're all
All
in
in
milling.
Millig.
All the trackers are in Millig now.
How many arrows did he actually spend on milling? I might calculate that at some point just
Yeah,
to
you
see.
can do so. But there you go. That is the end of today's session. Unfortunately, we didn't get to the second solar fight.
Told you it was.
I-
To be honest, we didn't die to the first solar, so that's already.
You didn't
better
die to the
than-
No.
first solar, and you actually had a fair chance against him. You'd already bloodied him. Unfortunately, the second solar is of a power level equatable to Lord of the Hunt.
And
Hey, we nearly got him.
the Lord of the Hunt.
I mean,
might
yeah,
have, yeah.
we'd nearly got him.
I need to buy another horn. That thing paid for itself.
Can't believe you just span around and in like a turn of 6 seconds killed 14 Valkyries.
I can't believe I rolled 14. To be honest, I rolled
Yeah.
3 4s and a 3.
Had you rolled any less, I'm pretty sure he would have gotten a shot at you as well.
Yeah.
Because he used his last one against Milik.
I mean, if we all get Horns of the Valkyrie,
We get the better ones as well. I can
But to be
only
fair,
afford
you
them,
do now actually know what you're going up against, so you can prepare for this. This is part of
Yeah.
the Monster Hunt. Is sometimes you
Well,
don't
if we're
win the first
being
time.
resurrected, it's like
I will
yeah.
say that is exactly why I prepped for it. So I was immune to poison. I went, we're going after
For
Lord of
those
the Hunt.
interested, there is a way to get around his arrows. It requires full cover effectively. Some suggestions would be a cube of force. Setting up, if you have time, a what's the small wizard bubble called?
Tiny Dome.
Yeah, tiny
Tiny
hut.
hut.
Or just
What
actually
about
getting
an
like
instant
large
fortress?
Oh,
anything
wait,
like that.
Millig, you've
Yeah.
got a shield, right?
Yes.
Is it a magic shield?
Yes.
Is it
hang
better than
on.
the shield of missile attraction?
Nope, or that.
All the arrows go at you, and we're all fine. We can beat this shit.
It's a +2.
I think that's better than the Missile Attraction Shield, yeah.
It gives him resistance to all range attacks, is the thing, as well.
But
It gives
I'm
you
pretty sure it's
resistance.
it's a
It's
cursed
resistant
item, isn't it?
bit
It's
already.
cursed. Its curse is all arrows within a certain, all ranged attacks with a certain area target you. And that's
Yeah,
the
but
curse.
if he
But it gives
doesn't
you
miss
resistance to all
anyway.
range. So,
So there are ways around it. You just have to be really careful positioning wise, and essentially bring your own like portable positioning shields or like actual portable walls or like magical items that generate
also,
walls.
Periapt of immunity against poison. Rather nice.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That is where we're gonna end. I'll do chat stuff as to how long the party wants to rest for, because you'll probably want to do some shopping in between to actually prepare for this.
Yep.
And the Lord of the Hunt, and this will effectively probably be at least one long rest to actually get resurrected. So Demonoids and Lord of the Hunt does come back into play. Although the Lord of the Hunt probably won't properly rest because he wants to stay on the hunt, unlike the Demonoids who will.
Yeah.
'Cause he hasn't
I mean,
actually been removed
It's
from
going
it.
to be at least a few days.
At least
Yep.
4 days.
If you want to get rid of those negatives, which I suggest you do.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go, everyone. We can stop the stream there, Bob. Thank you for watching this brutal fight.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
It was
you.
awesome.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you guys.